Okay, so hello everyone. Just getting a bit organized with everything. Just getting things organized. Okay, put that over there. I've now got a clean table so that I can now do some readings for people. So if there's anybody who would like a reading, just follow the link and come on in. It's £10, which works out around, it was 12, well, I kept putting 14 and it's not, it's gone down. So it's $12.50 really dollars, but I've just put 12. So what's 50 cents? We don't care about that. So hi Brandy, hello. So how is everybody today? How has your Sunday been? What have you been doing? I'd like to know. Have you been, Brandy? Have you been doing okay? So if there aren't many readings tonight, I'm going to then come in and come out and then go back in again, and we're going to do the astrology. I just thought I'd open it out there as a spontaneous thing. See if that's something that anybody wants. Hello, Linda Turner. And here's lovely Vera. Hey, Vera.
Hi.
Hello, love.
You're so used to the Zoom.
I know I am. I thought Zoom, that'd be it. I had to go back and change everything. Because StreamYard, obviously, you know, you can go on to multi-platforms, can't you? So it's a no-brainer to go into StreamYard, really, so that I can speak
with it too, but then you'll have to pay a little more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm using Greg's, bless him. He always allows me on a Sunday to do my thing here, so I love that man. So I didn't know if anybody knew that. I didn't know. Might be a shock to people.
I didn't.
You didn't know? No.
No.
Oh, well, no. I do very much so. Yeah, he's worth loving. So are you into hangout or are you into have a reading? What do you fancy?
I'm good to hang out. It depends on how many readings you have.
All right. Okay.
Because I jumped in.
Well, it's nice to hang out with you either way. Your lovely company, Vera.
Thank you.
My friend, aren't you? You're my friend.
Well, I see you as my friend too.
Good. Yeah. Well, family even, you know. Is family better than friend? Friend, family? Either way.
It depends. I think if you have a good family.
Your spiritual family, I think, is family that you choose. Family that are your...
The chosen family is sometimes better than the one you...
Although I'm lucky to have both. I am lucky. And I know how rare it is. But I've got... You know, I'm blessed. My mum, my brother, well, my brothers. So yeah, I'm pretty lucky.
I don't have contact with my three nieces / nephew in total 3 that I have in my friends list on Facebook.
Right.
And that's it.
Well, unfortunately, we have to say, are these people worthy of our time? And I know that sounds a bit harsh, but sometimes you need to hang out with people that enhance you and make you feel happy, make you feel invigorated, and that's important.
Absolutely. And you have those that... Well, I feel when people just tell you everything you're doing wrong, don't support you when you say, well, this is what I want to do, they don't deserve your energy.
No, that's right. I'm going
And I know sometimes I'm my biggest critic.
I'm just trying to find my live feed. I've just seen a profile picture of my lovely Ria.
Have you found it?
Peppa Pig World she is at the moment. No, I'm still scrolling down.
Okay, hold on.
Well, I need to read the comments is what I need to read.
Yes,
So
I know. I just tagged you. Maybe the tag shows up.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the tag shows
Shush now. Shush, Vera. Shush. That Vera, not that Vera.
It sometimes helps if I tag you, all of a sudden it shows up.
It just shows. I know. So Dawnbrook, hello, Dawnbrook. I'm new here, she says. Well, welcome. Yeah. So let's start off. They don't, Vera. So I think that was an answer to what you were saying earlier. So yeah. I've got my lovely grandson staying with me. He's 14 and he's chatting to his girlfriend in the bedroom, bless him. So he's really happy.
That's good.
You know, with his girlfriend, he's good. But I think he just likes to spend time outside of home. I mean, there's so much going on, isn't there, in a busy household? Sometimes it's nice just to chill. Hello, Norma Coombs. Hello, welcome. Hello. And Mississippi Hippie Fishies. Hi, y'all. Hey, y'all. I like that. Hey, y'all. I wonder if I started saying that in around the UK, people would look at me very strangely, but it would be worth it because I think it'd be quite fun. So I want to say an amazing well done to everybody who came to level 3 tarot. I am not just saying this, but I was gobsmacked at how fluent everybody was with the reading of 3 cards. Not just one card, everybody read 3 cards together. The scenarios that were coming out were perfect. Vera was one of them. They were proper predictions.
Didn't go to the end.
No, because you were extremely tired, but you were up 1 hour ahead of us, so no wonder you were tired.
It all of a sudden hit me.
Yeah.
Like, look. And then you hear everything, but it doesn't process. And then it's time to take a little.
That's what happened to me during a reading. I mean, I'd gone an hour over the reading that I was actually doing.
Mississippi says, do I pay first or go to StreamYard first?
You can come to StreamYard and then pay after. That's no problem.
Yeah, because if you cannot connect, you don't have to go through all the payback.
Of course. Yeah.
So just jump in.
Yeah.
I didn't see the StreamYard link on Facebook, by the way.
You didn't? I haven't been able to do that because I can't copy and paste.
I will get on it.
Could you do it? Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, I've put it on every advert that's on there, but not on the actual live. Yeah.
Click. Copy.
So I've had a pretty lazy day today. I've kind of just, chilled out. It was really good yesterday. I think I pushed these guys probably more than they've been pushed before, during the readings. But they flying colours was there. So if these people that came, to the level, they are definitely professional, with what they are saying, with how they're putting things across. the predictions, they're following that line. There's nothing wishy-washy about anything that they were picking up. They were solid predictions was being, and we're not always going to get things that aren't, sometimes we get kind of like something that's a bit more general, but then you get another layer and it gets deeper, and another layer that gets deeper, and that's how you get the readings. So yeah, I thought it was amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, wow, just wow, really. Yeah. Hi Gracie, hi Kev. How are you guys? How's your day been, Vera? What have you been doing today?
Lazy.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I just fancied being lazy today. I did.
But enjoying my, well, I have an air fryer.
Yeah.
I have now a air fryer / oven.
Oh,
so I can put
oven.
Yes, but it tumbles. Say you have a drum that you can put in the potatoes or the French fries.
Yeah.
And then it starts spinning, and it tastes a lot better than the air fryer.
Oh.
And I also can do the meat spinning.
Yeah.
So it's about this high, and inside it's about this, but fits more me.
Have I spelt that? Have I done a typo on this? Guiding angels at BT inter instead of internet.
Yeah.
I did, didn't I? That out has done that.
Interner.
Let me just change that. Oops.
You're getting quite technical, Ellie.
And then save. And then there. Is that done? That's done it. Oops. Okay. So let's do a little reading for you, Vera.
Yeah. And let's see if the others, when you get some use StreamYard for the first time, when you click on the link, you get asked to allow access to phone and mic, and you fill it in, and then just continue, and you will be able to come in. There, I have to say, some browsers it doesn't support.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, for those things, I cannot do it. Most browsers just work with StreamYard, and they're getting better.
Well,
They're
more
always
people are
upgrading.
using StreamYard, so
Yeah, in a way, it's like Zoom.
hello, Linda. Lovely Linda Winger. Right.
Hello.
Out.
So fancy reading with Ellie? Just click on the StreamYard link.
Yeah, I can understand that it puts people off it's live. I do get it. So,
Yeah, but if you totally don't want to be on screen, you can follow in, because you come in first in really as backstage, and then Ellie has to click to put you on.
You can definitely have your camera off if you want.
Yeah,
you can. That's no problem. Like I said, I do want to, while everybody is waiting, actually, can I just show the raffle?
I don't know if you can, but
well, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, where is it? Okay, so we've got a new raffle going at the moment. Let me go and get all the stuff. Do that.
You didn't think of it, otherwise you would have had it closer.
Well, I got it here, but yeah.
Well, KG here, if of course you can have one. Just click on the link on StreamYard and you'll be getting it one-on-one on here on the live. So
Okay.
if that's okay with you.
Okay.
It should be above in the description, the link.
What, love?
And in the comments.
Ah. Can I have? So who have we got here? Sherry.
Hi.
Hello, Sherry.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just going to quickly show the raffle and then I will do the reading. So
Okay.
I'll just take you off screen a minute and then I'll take everybody off screen and then I'll do the raffle and then that can be continuing while we're doing the reading.
Can you hear me okay?
It's very faint.
Good. Very light. Can't figure out how to fix it.
Could be your sound is a little bit low. You can go to settings. Yeah. Well, when you go to the settings, you can see if the volume of your mic is and adjust it.
All right. I'm going to put you in the side bit, everyone. Okay, so we're going to start a raffle. We've already started it, but this is kind of the first time it's been live. I did it in the development group. Okay, so what is being raffled is, so there will be 2 main prizes and 2 mini prizes, okay? So 2 main prizes and 2 like mystery prizes, so you won't know what they are. So it is £1 a go if you're in the UK, or £2 if you are outside of the UK. It just helps with post and packaging. Okay, so £1 if you're in the UK, £2 if you're outside of the UK. Okay, now within this raffle, these are your choices. You have a dream catcher, not just any dream catcher. This is a 3D dream catcher. Okay, this dream catcher is worth £15. Okay, so it's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, 3D dream catcher. Okay, that's one of the choices. You have this candle holder. Okay, so this is a lotus flower candle holder. Okay, you also have a choice of this lovely crystal ball with an angel in it. If you can see that, it's an angel, like a laser angel in there. Can you see that? I'm trying to do it so you can see it. Okay, so there's that one with the stand. There is a set of runes, okay, and these runes are this color, so they're kind of silvery, but there is a black and gold set as well if you prefer. So runes, or you have a choice of Druid Craft tarot cards. Okay, Druid Craft tarot cards. Okay, I'll show you the cards. They are lovely. So if you're into kind of rustic and Celtic-y, then they are for you. Okay, so Eight of Cups, that one. So there's just a few of them. These are the Druid Craft. Okay, so the raffle is £1 a go, or £2 if you're outside of the UK, which works out around $2.50. Okay, that's kind of ish what it works out, although I haven't checked it recently. Okay, so there are the Druid Craft. So as you can see, they're lovely cards, and I do recommend them for, you know, a first deck. They would be good. They'd equally be good as a second deck, like an extra deck. Okay, so they're the Druid Craft tarot cards, and you've also got the last choice is the Light Seers. Oh, there's my love. Thank you, darling. The Light Seers tarot. Okay, the Light Seers. So this is the ones that I use a lot, and a lot of the other readers did. In fact, during the level 3, during the workshop yesterday, most of them were using Light Seers tarot. Okay, so that's how good they are. And everybody did really well. So these are that's the Justice card. See, instead of swords, they're ravens. Okay, confusion, choices emotionally, sending out your affirmations there. That can be literally moving, sending your wishes out. That can be something to do with defensive. So yeah, they're very pretty cards. Very pretty cards. So that is the Light Seers deck. Okay, and that one I use as my secondary deck. Okay, so if anybody would like a go on the raffle, all you need to do is you can pay the money by PayPal into guidingangels@btinternet.com, PayPal, or you can go to the website PsychicAlly.net, and there is a make a payment button on there. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Make a payment button. The website is American dollars, but if you just put $2, no. So if it's £1 in the UK, let me do a conversion thing quickly for you guys, because it does change it up, the currency. So £1. Okay, 1.24. $1.24. So if you put $1.24 in there, that will work out £1 if you're in the UK. I'm going to write a note of that. Yeah, so you can do that, or you can go to, like I said, PayPal. All right. And that's that. So let me just catch up. I'm crazy about you too, love. I am. Okay, Sarah, what do the ravens represent in general? In the tarot cards, they represent the swords, which is thoughts. Ravens are carriers of messages, I believe. That's how I feel they are. Killer Illuminati Infowars, hello. And can I have one? You can have, what are you after, a reading, or are you after a go on the raffle? Either way, it's absolutely fine. Cheryl says lovely cards. So I've caught up with messages. Okay, so if you do want a raffle, these are the numbers. Okay, these are the numbers left. So you literally choose the number that you want, and when I have this filled up, I then go live. I cut them all up into individual strips, and then I pick them out. Basically, I'll pick out 4 winners, 2 main prizes. First person gets first choice of those prizes. Second person gets obviously the second choice, and then you get 2 mystery prizes as well. Okay, so there you go. So I'm going to bring in the first person to have the reading. So Vera, are you okay going after this lady, or let me bring you all in? Yeah, is that all right?
It's perfectly fine. Okay. You know me.
Oh, I do know you. I do know you. Oh, Phil, thank you very much for that. Thank you so much. 17 question everything. Yeah, we should. I think definitely we should. Okay. All right. So I'll put you I'll put you down into the bit down there, and then we'll read for this lovely lady. Now, would you prefer yourself on the big screen like that,
You can, yeah. No, you can put us together.
or the little one? You prefer the little one?
I don't have to be big. Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask, you know.
I would be used to it. I'm a fish YouTuber, and I integrate mental health and addiction, like recovery, into. It's called aquariums as therapy.
Oh my goodness, tell me more. Or perhaps I should ask afterwards, maybe. Get the reading, then ask.
Okay.
That's interesting. Yeah. How much are the readings? Readings are £10, which works out around $12.50, something like that. Okay. So, what I like to do first of all, what's your first name? Sherry.
Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, so what I like to do first of all is to do a little kind of overview of your life now, and then you can either ask questions, or you can I can just do the future part of the readings. Maybe you prefer.
I've been single for somewhere near 10 years. I've lost count of how long. Now I had about given up, but then I started doing the streaming thing, and I ended up meeting someone that I've been talking to. He's at the top of the United States, and I'm at the bottom. But I don't know how that's going to turn out. And there's a little bit of drama between the fish tubers going on, but and that's about it. So I don't know what to do with what I'm doing and how to proceed, how to keep going, or not.
Okay.
I'm
look into that.
I'm a starseed, and I'm empathic, and into Reiki and all that stuff. And I'm very Southern. I have a thick accent. I know.
No, I like it. I love the American accent. I love it. Love it. All right. So I'm just going to tune into you then now. Okay. And let's have a little look and see. Make sure that they're on you now. All right. So. Okay, so we've got the card that says looking for adventure, basically. You've got my Ace of Wands, which is sometimes being a bit bored and restless. So it's more to do with the fact that you know that there's something inside you that you're supposed to do, and you're trying to get it all out. You're trying to make it happen. Does that make sense? Focus and make it happen. And what's going on at the moment is there is, like you've said, the crossroad is there. And sometimes it's like, I don't know quite whether to take this pathway or this pathway, because I feel that there are many different facets to what you can do. Okay, so it's not just in one area. And therefore, how do you continue with that? How does that go forward? Now, it is indicating that you do have security around you. So that could be, the fact that you've got home security, that no matter what, you're good. Does that make sense? That
Yes.
everything's okay. So you don't have the stress, does that make sense, of feeling as if you're not going to be able to pay your bills. That makes sense.
Right.
Which gives you that a little bit more of that
Freedom.
peace of mind.
Yeah,
I would say.
peace of mind. It's an older trailer, but it's paid for, and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So that peace of mind is worth a lot, Okay, but it doesn't stop you wanting to launch off. Does that make sense? And do something, something else. But it also leaves you free to be open, okay, to what's going on. Okay, so there has been a lot of spend out recently. Now that could be a personal choice, or that could be, oh, oops. I don't know whether it's an oops one.
Combination. I wrecked my truck, and then I bought a different vehicle, and now it's in the shop and stuff like that. But yeah, I do tend to overspend often. I'm on a limited income, SSI. Yeah.
We all do that, don't we? Okay, so there is the Ace of Pentacles, which does mean there's new money coming your way, or an opportunity to earn money. Okay, and that is, it's going to be, so anything that you're spending out, visualize it coming back to you threefold.
Okay.
So not just coming back to you threefold. And what that does is it just keeps going. Does that make sense? It just keeps renewing. Does that make sense? That energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so and it's like we've got to get rid of the guilt every time we spend money. Just, I mean, I'm worst as well. You know, because we do, don't we? We kind of go, you know, oh, I should have done that. I should have done this. But
sorry, I had to spray my dog with the water bottle to make her stop making noise. Quit it. She's big.
They just want to join in, don't they?
Yeah. Let me get under you and play while you're in the middle of something.
Exactly. What sort of doggy is it?
Pit Mastiff mix. She's about 100 pounds.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Okay, so they're showing me that there has been some sort of rejection recently. So now that rejection could be not anybody you know. It could be, you know, that you were trying to get something, but you were said no. Does that make sense? Or, you know, you applied for something and it didn't happen, or something along those lines. So it doesn't have to be personal, but would you understand what they mean?
I think so. I applied for a credit card today. It was turned down. I knew that it would go that way, but the benefit of applying was a free hat and an entry to win a new truck and stuff like that. So I said, oh, you know, it's with the blank.
I know.
Probably.
I know. So yeah, they're just indicating that. So also that there is a situation that has been brewing around you, and they're talking about it being something that you don't. It's like a personal situation going on with the family or friends. You don't really want to get too involved. You're just seeing how it goes, and you're just kind of being careful. Does that make sense? You're just being careful.
Yeah, that's about my
Do you understand? So
for
it's like you don't want to turn your back completely, but you just want to be, you know, but you don't even want the people knowing that you're keeping an eye on it either.
Right.
Does that make sense? So it's like a bit secretly watching what's happening there. Okay, but not in a creepy way.
Yeah, I've been just kind of watching and going, I don't know that I should do or say anything about this. I had somebody that's more successful than me copycatting me, and I'm like, I just don't get. Why? I don't get it. I mean, what I'm doing is original, but it's unique. But it was my idea.
treat it maybe as a compliment, and just keep shining your light brightly, and just, you know, be yourself. People will follow a personality. They'll follow that. They'll follow, you know, if your light's shining, they're going to say, do you know what? I don't care who else is doing it.
Yeah, the ones that see it will join in, and the ones
They
that
will.
don't won't.
Your soul tribe will stay with you no matter what.
Right.
Yeah. Let them do them and you do you, so they say.
Right. Yeah, that's what I had pretty much decided, was I'm just going to keep doing my thing my way and don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a compliment.
Yeah.
which means that you've got a good idea there.
It's
Yeah.
just annoying.
It is frustrating. Yeah. Okay. So you've had to go within yourself recently with my 5 of Cups. You've had to go deep within yourself, and it's kind of like analysing what you want from life. Okay. And I know that you've been talking about kind of your life path and everything, but I think this is on quite a lot of accounts. Does that make sense in your life? Quite a lot. So it's like, am I happy here? Am I happy here? Am I happy here? If I'm not happy in any of these, then how do I change it? What can I do?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be saying this to a lot of people during readings and in the astrology, because I feel that's going to be one of the topics this week. It is about, making sure that in every area you are happy. Yeah. I can see my love in the chat down below. I'll get him in a minute. So we've got the taking control, okay, and that's basically your feisty side is going to be coming out and taking full advantage of the fact that you're going to be fired up. So there's no wishy-washy stuff going on in the very near future in your reading. It is that you're fired up. You've got lots of plans. They're showing me that you're writing down information and ideas, and you're just really focused, ready to go.
I
So
feel like I'm at the beginning of a path, but I don't know where it's going to lead.
yeah, well, I'm excited for you. So I want to see what's going to happen now. But is there anything particular you want me to answer directly?
About the man that I've been talking to.
Okay, so let me look into that. Okay.
His name is John, if that helps.
Okay. So does he live abroad or overseas?
Wisconsin, and that's directly way north of me, and I'm way south of Mississippi.
Is one of the places really sunny and one isn't?
Yeah, it's hotter here. It's hotter and more humid and stuff.
Yeah. They're giving me the travel card. Okay, so the travel card can mean that there's an issue regarding travel, or that you may have to travel. Does that make sense? There may have to be a situation where you have to travel, or you have to make decisions about travel. Okay.
Right. We've talked about doing some traveling. He's talked about traveling here to see me, and also to a fish expo thing in Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
we've got that feeling. Also, you don't want to come across as being needy. Does that make sense? You're quite a proud lady, and so you don't want to act as if you are too.
I'm independent, and I've gotten used to it being that way.
Yeah. So it's like you don't want to say, "Oh, I need to have a man in my life, and I need to have this." And does that make sense?
I've learned that I don't.
Yes. But sometimes that can act as a barrier. And I know that sounds bloody crazy, but everybody needs to know, so where would I fit in your life? So sometimes we have to act a little bit soft in certain areas. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
To kind of say, I do need, I do, but I don't. It's like, no, I do want, but I don't need.
Exactly.
I do want, but I don't need. That's a big, big difference, that.
Very big.
And you don't want it to ever become a competition. So would you understand that he does something similar to you?
Yes, he does. He's more of a late night streamer, hang out, chat, and chill type kind of stuff. But we're all in what they call the fish fam, which is just all the fish YouTubers about aquariums and fish and stuff.
Okay. I thought there was a familiar noise in the background there.
Water running.
Yeah, it's like the aquarium thing. It's very
Yes,
soothing.
it is.
Okay, so let's have a look and see what else is going on there. Okay. Okay, so it's indicating that either he's lost somebody or you have. I mean, not just as in split. Would either one of you have lost a partner in the spirit to the spirit world?
Not that I know of.
So maybe it's about somebody that they, because it's like what I've got is
I've had losses of significant others that felt like a death, but it wasn't. And as far as I know, his exes are living. I think he lost a child.
that might be it, because I feel that there's a heaviness. Does that make sense? And it felt to me like grief or deep loss. And perhaps I just assumed it was a partner. But there is this lovely feeling here of the fact that you can bring each other a lot of happiness and could lift each other up. Do you see what I mean?
So it
Very
seems
much
that
so.
way.
And it's like, coming home. Does that make sense? Have you actually
It
physically lived
does.
here?
No, we've not visited in person yet. We do a lot of video chatting, and we both get the feeling that we've known each other before, but I mean, we know it wasn't in this life. So maybe a soul contract.
Well, I'm not seeing any blocks.
Wow.
No.
So it might happen, huh?
Yeah, it looks as if there's no blocks. There's no reason why this wouldn't just happen. That's kind of how they're making me feel about that.
Our finance is going to work for it.
I know there's that, isn't there?
Yeah, gas costs an awful lot to be traveling nowadays.
Well, my feeling is that you can take what you're doing further.
I've actually thought about interviewing
Yep.
somebody who speaks better than me about healing modalities on there.
That's what I'm seeing. It's like growing what you have is going to get you the income and then spread everything. So it's like you're following your life path. You're also getting yourself some income in so that you can start to live your life. So I think everything connects.
All right. Well, that sounds good.
Is that okay for you?
It's okay.
Good. So is there any final thing that you want me to look into before we finish?
How's the money for traveling going to come to me? What do I need to do for that? Just keep doing what I've been doing.
I believe so. Just going to pick you 3 more cards here.
I'm not monetized. I get a few little tips, but it doesn't really amount to much.
I feel that what you is the tip jar. Does that make sense? So
yes,
like putting that out there a little bit more, and without any guilt, because you're doing a service for others, and so when we're doing that, we have to live, don't we? Unfortunately, but there is 2 different pathways for money that I'm seeing. 2 ways of earning money they're showing me for you.
Okay.
And I feel that one is definitely international. Does that make sense? So that will be, overseas. It will be everything. And it's like, you've got the healing card. So you are looking after yourself and looking after others.
Sorry.
So did you want to just say what you do, just in case there's anybody watching who might need that?
Well, it's mostly it's like fish keepers group therapy, and I'll have a guest on most weeks, and I basically ask them to tell what they're comfortable with about their or their battles with addiction, and overcoming that, and how their aquariums have helped them with those things. And most people, like, it's a good distraction, gets me out of my own head, and it can, I think it can induce kind of a meditative state to get lost staring into the fish tank, and also give you something else to focus on.
You could do like a questions and answers thing.
Well, I don't know what questions I would ask, because I don't want to ask them to tell or talk about anything that they're not comfortable with.
No, what I mean is on the fish tanks. Just what I mean, it's like if anybody's got any questions on their tanks, which
add
fish go with
add
what
that at
fish.
the end for a space filler.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we run out of some stuff to talk about. Yeah, but that's how most of the fish streams go, is question and answer, or either they just sit there and talk the whole time.
What is your website, or is there? How do they get in touch with you?
Mississippi Hippie Fishies on YouTube and at gmail.com.
All right, let me just write it in there. Mississippi.
MISSI.
LPI. I still haven't got it. MISSI. I can't see what I'm writing actually.
MISSIPPI.
Mississippi is still coming up, not known. Hippie Fishies on YouTube, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I've put it out there for everybody. So if anybody wants any help or advice on aquariums and things like that, then please pop us your lovely Sherry.
Well, it helps the audience. It's kind of inspiring to hear these people tell the bad things they've been through, and how well they're doing now, and how they attribute some of that credit to their aquariums, and their pets that help them through.
I had a fish tank in my shop, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But then I got to the point where my health, I couldn't keep clearing it out myself.
Yeah.
So I had to give it up.
That way sometimes.
I didn't want to though.
Right. We might want to think about a beta.
A beta?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that?
It's a fish.
Oh, it cleans the tank.
No, but they can go in smaller tanks, and it doesn't take as much to take care of them.
Oh, I see.
And they're pretty, and they can be really pretty.
Yeah.
If you were in the U.S., I could mail you one.
Oh. Well, thank you. Anyway, lovely to meet you. And
you too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, what a lovely lady. Okay, so I'm going to add in. So my love must have just popped in and popped out again. Bless him. I could see that he.
Yeah, he changed the banner.
Oh, I love him.
And I sent you the link for her channel.
Oh, for her channel, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Where did you send it?
Messenger.
Okay. Right, let me copy and paste that. Because I do like to network with people.
I subscribed.
Did you? Oh, lovely. There you go. There you go, everyone. Thank you, Vera, for that. That's lovely. So Phil's not there. He's oh, he looks like he's in the kitchen. I can see him in the kitchen.
Yep.
Hi, Phil.
Oh.
Looks like he's in the kitchen.
I'll take his reading. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, Phil.
Oh.
Hello, my love.
take his reading.
We hear an echo. Someone has a
We've got
double.
an echo somewhere. Oh, where you going? Don't go.
He's playing you, Ellie.
You're such a bugger. You are a bugger to me.
I'm
You
a
are.
Fucker.
You are.
So I just
Thank
wanted to, I just wanted to say, hey, Allie is giving these readings for like nothing, and look how long they last. And you want to, if you want a great reading, get one right now from my love. So,
I do. Thank you, darling. I do them cheaper, like now, so that I can, so that people who can't afford a bigger one can have one.
So yeah, please like, share, hit the bell notification, share this link on social media.
Thanks, lovely.
Bye.
Bye. Oh,
Love
come.
you.
Hold on a minute, Greg. Just say hello to Logan. Just quick.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hey, Logan. How are you?
Right.
Come sit on the arm. Isn't he handsome? He's too tall for this.
Were you able to spend the day with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having a break from home, aren't you? Yeah.
Yep. I totally get it. And that's cool. Yeah. Too bad I wasn't there. I'd hang out with you.
He still wants to play football with you.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Oops.
He said you won't score.
I bet I will.
I'll put money on it.
I will
Oh, that's a challenge.
too. I will too.
Out of 10 shots, I can just score.
Oh, wait. You
one.
didn't say how many shots. Eventually I will.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, also, Phil, thank you for putting that video out, the recommendation video out.
Yeah,
for
thank
Allie.
you, Phil, for the feedback. I love feedback that I'm doing. Isn't he lovely? So he's hanging out in my bedroom because I don't use it. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
the issue of the problem. Phil, are you out to hang out or are you here to have a reading?
I don't think Phil can hear us.
Oh.
I think he's broken.
Oh.
Well, I did come across a comment.
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Ah.
Just had my phone or the thing muted.
Okay, I'm going to cut out. Enjoy
All
your
right.
reading, Phil. And love you guys. Take care.
Logan says bye.
I thought Vera was next.
I know Vera.
Well, just because you know her doesn't mean she doesn't want a reading.
Vera, do you want your reading next?
Yeah, take Phil.
Oh.
See,
Come on, Phil.
See. Just organise that.
Okay.
All right, Phil, have you got a question you want to ask? Let's do that because I don't like leaving everybody down there. I like.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's my proverbial question. What's going on with my love life?
Okay. All right.
I had a little scuffle, something come up.
Okay. I will have a look. I'll have a look. Let's have a look then. Okay, so let me make sure I've got the link with you first, and then we'll go from there.
Already?
You're seeing all my mess. Trying to hide it. I've piled everything over there. Okay. Straight, the first card out, Phil, was the Three of Cups. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So the Three of Cups alongside the Tower.
Uh-oh.
So there is obviously something that's come to the surface that needs to be resolved or sorted. Okay, so that could be some deep set anxieties, panic. I'm feeling a little bit panicky. I'm feeling a little bit kind of, you know, how do I deal with this, or what's really going on? You know, what is the root of this? So, do you understand what that feels like?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay. Right. Have a look. Okay. So there is somebody around who has got, or there's bluntness, okay? But I feel that this is linked with a third party, somebody who's being blunt or speaking out of turn. May not be around you, but it could be around the situation. Now, if you don't know about that, you might find out about that. Does that make sense? That might be something that comes up later. Okay. So we've got the card that says I want to take leadership, or I want to take charge, or I want to look after. Okay. I want to help. Okay, is the feeling here. But there is a strong feeling of, but I want to be independent and I want to do it myself. And, you know, and when it's kind of going back and forth, does that make sense, with the, you know, wanting to take care and yet feeling, you know, so I want to be able to see your face. So Vera, I'm just going to put you just down there for a minute, if that's okay, lovely. I know. Because I just want to make sure he knows what's happening here. So, so it feels as if it's like somebody wanting to take charge or wanting to help. We've got another person who's maybe being a little bit blunt and stubborn. Does that make sense? And saying, I want to do this myself. You know, I'm independent. Okay. So there's a feeling of, I'm definitely going with a panic. Okay. There's a panic feeling inside. And this panic is to do with insecurity. It's to do with feeling out of key or out of balance with things, and a need to see really how things are going to go, or how things can be made better. Okay. So there's a realization that it's going to take time. Does that make sense, to, you know, go forward? But what you're feeling is, I want to deal with this now. I don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave this and have to be patient and wait for things to change or get sorted out. Just a minute. It's like, I need to get to the bottom of what's happening. Okay. So there's a reluctance. There's one of you wants to get it sorted out and the other person doesn't. Does that make sense at the moment, or needs space?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Now you're trying to see.
Because I'm not panicked. I don't feel panicked, and maybe I am.
I'm feeling as if it's her.
Okay.
Okay, and it's more to do with the that feeling of, you know, not wanting to hurt anybody and not herself as well. Just so it's like trying to get that balance right inside. What I'm sensing is there's a lot going on with everybody. It's like a lot going on in her life, not just what's going on with you, but she's got so much other stuff, does that make sense, to deal with as well. And it's like, it's an overload. It's like an overload of it all. And it's like there's a needing of a time out, please give me some time out, because I can't handle. I don't feel as if you would be you wouldn't have good results if you pushed it at the moment, is what I'm sensing with these cards.
Right.
But I will say, you know, we've got some good cards for the future. Do you see what I mean? So this is just now. This is only at this moment in time. There is just a little bit of a pause. Okay, something's just hit the pause button, and you know there may be interference from you know what sides as well. So make sure put her higher self and everything in a bubble. Okay. To make sure that there is no interference. There,
I'll do what I can now.
the darker side are wanting to, you know, extinguish as much love as possible out there, and you know, it happens. Has she got children, Phil?
No.
No.
I do, but she doesn't.
Okay. Because there's something to do with living, where you're living, and I'm picking up on children and a home base situation. Does that mean anything to you? And it doesn't. It's not around yet. It's coming. So, is there children in her life? Not necessarily her own. That she feels either
Not
responsible.
that I know of, other than one of the people that she hires has children, and I think she's pregnant, about ready to have a baby. Actually,
There we are. Then there we go. We have the Empress card.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So would that mean extra responsibility for her
Yeah.
as well?
Right. Yeah, because that's one of the people she relies on.
And see that then again is more of that pressure that I'm picking up.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's something to do with disruption in the home, because we have the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, I know that you know that there's disruption for her. So I'm just basically pointing that out. It's in the card there. So did that kind of make sense, that first part?
Yeah, sort of. The only thing that kind of, but like you said, it may be her panic, not my panic.
I don't think it's your panic. I think it's her panic, and it's not just panic for you. It's more panic with everything that she's got on her shoulders.
Right. Yeah, she tends to take on more than she probably should.
Yeah. You know, she's a perfectionist. She's also very motherly. She's very kind and caring. And so, you know, all of that, the emotions are just mixed up at the moment. And, you know, that can just be, this is how it is for now. And it's like, if you could ride the storm, it might be better soon. Do you want me to ask any other questions? Or just see how it's going to go in the future?
Yeah, just what the next couple of days are gonna, or the week is gonna play out, would be fine.
Okay. All right.
Will it be resolved by then?
Okay, so I do see kind of tears and upset, but that's kind of more like now, really, and how it's feeling. So you may not actually have tears, by the way. It's just that emotional state there. We do have a feeling of personally, I've done it, or, you know, achievement in some way. So feel that once she gets past, there's something going on this weekend that is so stressful that all she needs is quiet support. Does that make sense there? So to dissect whatever's happened would not be beneficial, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so
to quietly be there for somebody and say, listen, I know that you've got a lot on your plate at the moment. I don't want to be any part of being any more pressure on your shoulders. I'm gently coming to you with love vibration, and that is all. And when you feel that you want to talk, we can then resolve this situation, then you know exactly where I am and I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a gentle opening of the door, but without any pressure.
Well, that's sort of what I've been trying to do, so I guess I'll just continue.
Yeah. There is I feel, you know, when it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. I hate that term, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Just about was
something
there.
very, very small, but it's become, stop it, something that is become too much. Does that make sense? It's like that one thing that can't be handled. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's like that. Okay. But I do feel that there is you know, a bit of kind of worry and depression kind of there. Okay. So you know, she's aware that you know, it's like the bubbly her, does that make sense, has been squashed down a bit, and the bubbly her can't come out at the moment.
Mm. Oh, well, yeah. She's even written about that.
Okay. So so yeah, I feel that there is, you know, we know that she's got some disruption in the home. Okay. So I feel that that is something that is pressuring her a lot. Okay, at this moment. And that is what's coming up. Does that make sense? It's that disruption feeling. There's going to be a sudden turnaround, a sudden change over the next couple of days, in a good, positive way, because we have the 10 of cups, we have the sudden change, and we have this feeling of that's going to release this block or obstacle that you guys have been going through. Okay.
Okay.
It's just something that is for now.
Yeah.
And it must feel awful because all you want to do is be there and supportive.
That does feel pretty crappy. I'm just going to say. Call it what it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, thank you for
That's okay.
clarifying that for me. Appreciate it.
Greg's put in the chat, we're all pulling for you, Phil Christophers. The straw that broke the camel's back was made when someone killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I hate those terms. They're awful. They're awful.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Financially for you, just want to give this out there, nothing to do with the love life stuff, but for you, there's going to be a sudden change to do with your job, work, or what you're going to be doing on your life path. This feels as if there's going to be an opportunity that you're going to be heading up and saying, okay, I'll do it, or that's it. So it's like the doors open to this pathway that you are destined to be on, and it's to do with balancing out the energies in the earth. Okay, and doing something massive. So whether you're doing that publicly or you're doing that alone, I don't know. I just know that there's something massive that is going to be noticed by the spirit world as a massive breakthrough. Okay, and that is going to be coming very soon. Okay, within the week there, and the sunshine card is there. You don't get the sunshine unless there's good stuff happening, and it's like that will bring about more opportunities with the 7 of wands. It's like, come on then, bring it. Okay, I've done that. Now what do you want me to do? So I feel that you're going to be driven by your urge to it's like follow your path, follow your light path.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to decide because I can see the direction I might be going, and it's kind of light and dark. It's a dark subject that needs a lot of light on it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hey.
But you know you can do it. You've got the strength to do it.
Oh yeah. I know I can.
And your spirit family are here for you all the time. I'll pick you a card anytime you want.
Oh well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
By the way, you've already put some money into the super chat, so please don't put any more money in. Because I know.
Well, I'll do whatever I damn well please, eh?
I love you, Phil.
You know, you should know me by now. You can't tell me that.
I do. Oh.
I do with my money as I please.
You make me cry.
No, don't cry about it. I mean, hey, I'm trying to make everybody happy as I can be.
I know. You deserve all the happiness in the world.
Yep. Alrighty, well, thank you very much.
That's all right. My pleasure.
I'll bow out now.
Okay.
And,
you take care.
You have a blessed day, and thank you very much for the work that you do.
It's all right. I love doing what I do. Bye, Phil.
Bye.
I think it's your turn, Vera. Yeah.
Just let Phil know.
He made me cry.
That's supportive. Yeah. Now I'm not the one ruining your.
I know.
He's just a great guy.
He's lovely. We love our Phil. We do. Let's say hello to some people. Hi, Desiree. Diamond Des there. Hi. How are you doing? Is Brandy there? Des, my love. Hey, Greg. Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Julie Book. Hello. How are you? And there's a few people in here. Doreen. Hello, Doreen. Frances Peverett. Oh, my goodness. She was an amazing medium. She is an amazing medium. We used to work together doing the pubs, you know, go on the pub circuits. Oh, my goodness. She was so funny. No, thank you, baby. No. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, darling. Oh, I got Logan using the air fryer. I said it's so easy, even I do it. I can't burn anything because it's just turning a dial and it turns itself off. I absolutely love that.
Well, it could, but then you have an overload of grease in it.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Sarah Randall. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Dorita and Cheryl. Have I said hello? I think I've said hello to everybody else. If I have missed anybody, I am really sorry. It is not deliberate. Hi, Sue. I've just boxed up your pyramid. It's all ready to go. How exciting. She's bought the purple and turquoise one. So I've only got 2 left now. 2 left. This is one. This one. This one. And I've got then a what's it? I've got an orange one as well. Oh, thanks, Sue. Thanks, Sue. It's all ready. I'm gonna add your address to it and I'll send it off with all the others. So yeah. Okay. So so Vera, do you want me to look at anything in particular?
Well, let's say I feel like I'm in a roller coaster energy-wise.
Okay. Hi,
and
Corinne.
I'm getting fed up with it.
Is that what you're feeling tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's more like, especially when I want to do things, all of a sudden I'm like,
Something's telling me that you may need to up that protection energy because something's zapping you. I'm seeing kind of like a cord that's zapping you. Yeah. Maybe. But you see, the thing is, what we do is we open that channel up, don't we? Because we get annoyed with these people. And once we get annoyed with these people, it opens up this channel.
She was bad today. Cling, cling, clang, cling.
Yeah. So I would definitely put her in a bubble as well. I'd put her in a bubble and just shine so much love towards her that she just can't bear it. I've got black eyeshadow that went down underneath my eye.
And then it looks like you're extremely tired.
I know. Yeah. It's like,
or like getting a huge headache.
Oops. Sorted.
Well, I've had once when I was driving at work. I got back and they didn't believe me. Black bag still here.
Oh wow.
So bad.
Yeah, so feeling very bad. Hi, Bo Macbeth, and hello, Corinne, and Sue. Yeah, you can come on in for a reading, Sue. Follow the link. The link is there. The link is underneath all the adverts on the page, and I think Vera put it in the messages on Facebook as well. So
yes, I put it in one of the comments, but I can repost it if that's easier.
Right, so let's have a look and see what's going on with you then, yeah? So, okay. Okay. So, hi, Julie. Okay, so to do with your home situation, I feel that it's like you need to put a dome over your home. Okay, and that dome is going to be mirrors all the way around your home. Okay, and just fill it with love. Now, that's going to be easy to do when you get your kitty, because your kitty's going to come with all that love. So when you get your new kitten. So that's just going to fill it out, isn't it, with love. But,
I'm down to 2 names, Mystique or Miracle.
Oh, yeah. I love Mystique.
And I'm yet to ask, but it's darn close to my mother's birthday. So I'm going to have to ask what day she was born.
All right. Yeah.
Because that would be great if that would be on March 6th. Then it is total miracle.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, kitties come to you or coming to you at exactly the right time in your life, isn't she? It's a she, isn't it?
Well, it's not definitely sure, but she has the head of a female.
If she shows me a picture of her bottom, I can tell you if it's a girl or boy. I used to breed them.
Well,
it's awful, but yeah. So, okay. So to do with your home situation, it's like you want to be private. Okay. You don't want to bump into this lady. You don't want to have anything to do with this lady that's next door. So I feel that it's like there needs to be an invisible wall put up so that it's like your pathways never collide at all. So that is a
Just
it's
went
put out
up.
there in the universe. So
It just went up. When you said that there need to be an invisible wall, I felt like
it was
okay.
there. Yeah, it is. Okay, so at the moment, yes, they are using your energies for other reasons as well. And this is because there is a real need for kind of super soldiers. There's a real need for light workers to be fighting at the moment. There's something massive going on galactically. And so if anybody else out there has been feeling overly tired, or there's something going on with your energy levels, then please understand that your spirit guides and loved ones and helpers out there are saying thank you, and thank you again. Okay. And if you need or can sleep during the day, then please do that. Okay. Because they are helping, you are helping for a bigger cause. Okay. There's something definitely happening, and it is real. Okay, so everyone thinks, oh, it's my imagination that this is going on. There is a fight going on between the light and the dark, and it's reaching the crucial points at the moment. So they are using as many light workers as possible, okay, at this time. So that's the message from them directly. Okay. So you're also getting ready for this new job. Basically, there's going to be a new situation. Okay, that's fun. So they're showing me. Don't be surprised if your little kitty doesn't have a video on them a lot. I'm seeing that you're going to be videoing, and it's kind of like, when the kitten has an adventure, and that kitten is, here's the kitten when they first come to you, and here's what the kitten got up to today, and here's what's going on here. So there's going to be like a video diary of that kitten. I'm seeing this. And it will go out on maybe your channel, animal communication channel, something like that. I'm just seeing all of that happen. So yeah, there's also
I had an image of it that I was gonna probably videotaping a lot.
yeah, but there's also some horses near you. Would you understand going to video horses near you, or going to video other animals are out and about?
Could be. There are horses and other animals in this area.
So I feel that you're going to be, it's like a commentary about what is going on with these animals, what they're feeling, what they're thinking, maybe what's going, so there's going to be a little bit of that. I'm seeing that's going to be part of your future is doing an analysis on, and that's going to get you more information out there. So yeah, they're showing me that. There is, yes, so I'm seeing you maybe even traveling a little bit further afield. So I think that kitten needs to get used to being in a car. So I'm seeing this. So it's pretty gobsmacking, but it could be that you're just going to be traveling about a bit. Just what I mean, and getting out and about in
Already
the car.
have a harness on my mind.
Yeah, it's like a pop-up tent even, and adventures. There's stuff happening. Okay, so yeah, that's unique that a kitten is going to be in a traveling situation. But yeah,
there are more. There are even kittens on a motorbike.
Yeah,
traveling on a motorbike, and
yeah,
someone was walking just vacation walk from country to country and picked up a kitten that followed him.
Yeah. So let me copy the link because Julie's asking for the link.
I already have that one.
Have you?
Paste.
Yeah, just pop it
Dunk.
in the chat because they're asking for it. Thanks, Vera.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what else am I getting? Okay, so that is going to be all part and parcel of a job that you're going to be doing. So it will become monetarized. It may be that you are, buyers a coffee, that sort of thing. So yeah, people wanting to, animals are, what people are watching a lot these days, these farms, these homesteading farm, I'm addicted to I'm a Survivor Animal Sanctuary. I absolutely love it. And Longhorn Leicester's and, all the spin-offs from there. I absolutely love it. It really relaxes me big time. So yeah, there seems to be a plan for new money. Okay, so I feel as if there's going to be money coming in from lots of different areas, and it might be a little bit here and a little bit there, a little bit there, but together it makes money. So yeah, get used to that. It's on its way. You are born to teach, so don't be surprised if you're not going to be doing any one-to-one teaching. Maybe getting somebody to basically getting somebody who needs a bit of tuition and you doing an exchange. Okay, it's a bit flat, but you know it. Yeah, if you could do an exchange or something, for them. But I'm definitely seeing something like that, and it will start off with kind of like a barter, but that is going to get you your foot in the door to get you used to teaching, and then getting you used to confident to accept payment for then teaching. But it's all the stepping stones. Does that make sense? As you go forward, they're showing me training. You're still going to be training and learning new skills. Okay, but I feel that you're very confident in teaching oracle card readings, angel card readings. So please don't underestimate it. If you feel as though you are ready now, then say, yeah, I'm going to do a session today or tomorrow or next week at 5 p.m. and it's £5 if anybody wants to join in, or something along those lines. I'm just doing it as a for instance. There will be people who want to practice readings. They want to practice their craft and they want someone to give them a little bit of coaching. You can read anything, any deck, anything. So this. So use those skills. So I feel that your reading's just all in one, really. I'm just they just can't stop talking to you about what you're going to be doing. I feel as well you're just kind of putting a hard shell around yourself. You've got a lot of emotions going on, a lot of fears, but they're saying contain those fears and start coming into that warrior woman, and that person. I need to earn a living. I deserve this. I've done a lot of training. I've done a lot of I know things and I can help people, and it's okay to accept an exchange of money when you're ready. I mean, you're ready now, as far as I'm concerned. I'll give you the endorsement. I give everybody an endorsement. If anybody feels as if they want to enhance their oracle card skills and their clairvoyance skills using the cards, then Vera is your lady. She really is. So yeah, please put your details in the chatty thing. But yeah, I feel the time is now for you to fly, and I think I've shoved you enough. I think you're just going to do it yourself now.
But also you answered why. Probably because hates me doing video call, and I know she cannot hear it. But yeah, around those times I get most tired.
So the screen up, does that make sense? The screen, and
I'm gonna get myself a little device so I
she's
can
going to,
send the love meditation towards her.
they're telling me she's moving. She's either getting moved or she's moving. So
She doesn't fit in.
no,
She started this all wrong.
yeah. It's not the first time she's done this, though. I think that they know that she's a bit of a trouble maker there. So
I got a feeling she has borderline.
yeah, which isn't then her fault. But then why should you suffer in your home, which is your sanctuary? Why should you suffer? It's not fair.
Nope. Because when I do some work during the day, she starts banging and clanging.
Yeah. Just put your music up if she does. Just got to separate it. That's all you can do, is just separate her energy from yours. Anytime you're feeling her energy coming at you, do something to distract that energy. Because it's not yours, it's hers. It's her energy, not yours.
And I didn't expect how big it has been.
Yeah.
Now I know. Now I can do something. With a little device with some Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah.
Hidden against her bedroom.
Yeah. Just block it out a little bit.
Oh, and I know all about her. When she's
Strap on some rose quartz crystal to the speaker as well. Rose quartz crystal, they've just told me. Right. So at that, is that okay for you?
perfect.
Julie still can't find the link. I'm so sorry. She still
Well,
can't
the
find the link.
one she used, she couldn't get it working.
Oh,
Are you on your phone, Julie?
I think she's got in before.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try putting it in. It's underneath every advert on my Facebook page. There's a link there on all of those. Know what my Facebook does mess about with me. It really does. It doesn't show up on my actual.
She's
on
her
live
Mac.
stream. Can you do what you
Oh.
did before so it comes up on my live stream?
I just put it in again, but then under her.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, that's Vera's. So if anybody does want to connect with Vera and have training or anything with Vera, then you can use that.
I will put it a little different because now I have put it under Julie. Paste. Pump.
Okay, so yeah, if you just go to my Facebook, there is Facebook, the links all underneath all the Facebook links. There's about 3 different links there. It's under there. Okay, so I've got a couple of people waiting, so I'm going to have to get moving forward.
Yep.
So
I'll get on it to help her.
there we go. So we've got Linda. Hello, Linda. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, lovely. So have you been to a
Good.
rally today, or was it yesterday?
Yesterday. It was a
How
small
was
one,
that?
but it's always good when we gather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in Calgary, aren't you? In
Yes,
Canada.
I am. Yeah.
And
So I
what
just
was this
went out
rally
all
for?
morning.
Just in case people don't know, what was the rally for?
It's our freedom rally to stop the mandates for the jabs and lockdowns and yeah.
Yeah. Is it still going on there? Are they still kind of...
Yes, we've had rallies where there's 10,000 people but there's been division between people and groups and egos going on, and it's crazy. And some of the organizers have kind of stepped back. From rallies of 10,000, we probably had 100 yesterday.
You see, this is not what we all need. We all need for everybody to connect together.
Yeah, and it's
to not divide. That's what they want. They want that to divide.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the division and stuff within the groups. It's wore me down over the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not good.
Lots happening though. Things are. The light
Is it good
wins.
moving on? Is it moving on good?
Well, all over the world, things are happening where people say nothing's happening. I don't see it, but
it is.
I believe lots is happening.
Well, there's a little bit of it's like a little bit of disclosure here and there, because I'm deliberately leaving it like this, but whenever I pull up a new tab, it comes up about the news, what's happening. So there are so many people passing away, it's untrue. Like celebrities.
Yeah.
Okay. And some are sudden, people. So I'm not going to put any mysteriously. So we're not going to put any verbally out there, but we kind of know. And there's nothing good about that. But I'm hoping that people who are thinking of getting any more of these might actually think twice. Does that make sense? To think, hold on a minute, it was warned that this was what's going to happen, and I'm seeing it happening. Okay, now, you're seeing it actually physically happening now.
There's a lot of people having remorse over it. I don't know any personally, but
yeah. And so that's happening. There's also lots. They were talking about the factual that aliens have been seen, and aliens. So there's a lot of disclosure happening in England, and there was also something about a virtual reality jubilee thing going on with the Queen.
Yeah, and I just posted a post about the Queen I just
10,
tell people I'm an alien,
and top 10 conspiracy theories about the Queen. It's like what it is it's drip feeding this information. It's drip feeding it. That's what's going on, I think. So
yeah,
I'm loving that. Hi, Deborah Bell. Hello. So my love, what would you like? Would you like me to read a certain thing, certain area, or what would you like?
Yes, this providing a service, providing my own income, and I still don't know what direction I'm going there.
Okay.
I just want to claim back all the gold that's owed to me.
Yeah. Yes. For sure.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to tune in and see what they've got to say to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Did somebody who has passed away in the spirit world die from a stroke?
I'm not too sure. You know, my mom could have. I still don't know the whole story there, but
Only because it was like, as I was coming up there, I never predict these things. So we need to make sure that that is completely separate. But it's like half of my face did something. And that to me says spirit, someone's spirit world. So that is basically saying that you've got, it's like you've got some powerful spirit guides there. You've got some powerful helpers there on the other side. Okay. And they are working their magic with you. They're working their magic. Okay. So straight away, the cards, you got the sun. So the sun means that everything bright, everything wonderful, everything's happening for the right reasons, everything's going in the right direction, and it's all smooth going. It is happening. Okay. We also have the snarky words. Okay, so somebody who's got two sides to them, bitching and things like that. So yeah, they're just reiterating what you've just said there. Okay, so bring it on. Okay, so you're ready for this going forward. Okay, something's telling you that you're going to have a big part in, yeah, this feels as if you're going to have a big part in organization of these rallies. Something like you're organizing something, or there is a need within these rallies to have this certain thing that you can provide. Would you understand? This is something really ridiculous, but would you understand refreshments? This is going to sound crazy.
To a degree, I've been making suggestions of, you know, we don't need 10,000 all together at City Hall. We could, you know, gather 20 of us in parks and just have conversations with people and not trying to be down people's throats. And so I don't know.
So, you know, in these big rallies, would you understand? This is going to sound, it sounds crazy, but you're going to be providing a service. So as well as chatting to people, you know, selling bottles of water or doing something, there's something going on. Does that make sense? Where you're going to be in the hub of what's doing, you know, so you may be asked to do that. It's going to be, I don't know, being right in the middle of it all.
That's good. Yeah, I've been there, but not, you know, I haven't been getting up speaking or organizing, but yeah.
Yeah. You know, you've got two cards that are just, you know, we're off and running. Basically, the storm has passed and you've now got a clear run of it. Okay.
So I am running in the right direction, I feel like.
Yeah. And this is saying I'm ready to fight. You know, bring it on. 7 of Wands, bring it on. You know, there's no slowing down. Okay. There's no slowing down. It is all happening. Okay. So I just need to say something in the chat. So if anybody has paid for a reading, please make sure that you put your name. Does that make sense? There, so I can add it to the list here. Only because I don't want you to pay and then me think everybody's had their reading and then I go and close off. Does that make sense? And then it's like, oh, I paid for one. You know, so please let me know the name connected to it. Otherwise, I'm not going to know. So, because a YouTube name is very different to getting, do you know what I mean, isn't it? So did Sherry. So we'll just listen from YouTube. Okay. So that's Julie Barbato. Brilliant. Okay. Even if it's just a first name, you don't have to give a second name. But yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you for that. So I've got that on the list there. All right. Yeah. So 2 cards that say it's going. You're going somewhere. You know, it's all happening. Okay. All right, so we've also got this card, the Taurian energy, which means it's been slow. Okay, this feels as if it's a steady plodding. Does that make sense? So it's not like it's a leap forward quickly, but it is. Does that make sense? It is going forward, going forward, going forward, and then there'll be a leap. Okay, then it will just happen. Okay, because that's more the now, and that has been how it's been the past. Okay, so watch out for it's like the marathon is being won. Okay, it is happening, but it's like the human race is on a marathon, and it's the steady jog. They're showing me everybody in a steady jog, but there's going to have to be speeding up soon, ready to get past the finish line.
Yeah.
And so that may become uncomfortable to push through. That's what's coming. Okay, so there's definitely something going to be happening that's going to make things uncomfortable. And at that point, that's not the time to give up. That's the time to keep going. Okay. So there is a strong connection overseas with you. Okay. And this is linked with your life path. So that could be a person, it could be a situation, but there's something to do with overseas connection. All right. So if you don't know about that yet, you will. Okay. So this to me, this person is they are okay. So they're talking to me about you organizing or help organizing and coordinate with rallies that are going on where you are, also rallies going on elsewhere. It's like coordinating all these rallies, you know. So yeah, they're showing me that this is going to be one of your pathways.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like people will be connecting with you, and it's like, right, I'm ready to organize my end. What date is the next one? What's going on? What speakers do you have? What speakers should we get? You're going to be the coordinator of these. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. You're not going to be alone. There's somebody who's like a business person who is running things as well. So you are helping out. You are doing a lot of the admin and the heavy lifting, if you like, so to speak. It is in your life path to stand stubbornly against other people and tyrants. It's like, I am not going to be manipulated by tyrants. You've done it in every lifetime you've ever been down here. Do you know what they're showing me? The film Spartans. I don't know if you've ever had a link to that, but
I don't know.
it's the one with, what's his name? Gerald Butler, I think his name. Is it Gerald Butler? I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
But we are Spartans. And it's like you have stood with the warriors. You have stood and you have blocked enemies. And you've done that in every lifetime. In this lifetime, Gerald, there you go. Thank you, Gerard Butler. Yes, they're all. So it's like we are Spartans. They're just showing me this. So obviously you have had a link with that. Okay. All right. So yeah, so you will be meeting interesting people, and those people will be connecting with you. I'm also, it's like that challenge that you've been wanting is going to be right in front of you, and it's going to, you know, it is something that you want to do. And the strength card is there. So, you know, you're willing to have the courage to stand up and be counted. The Empress energy is that you are a nurturer and that you want everybody to be okay. Think about the human race and think about them being raped and pillaged, basically. Does that make sense? It's that type of nurturing. It's like, I want you to stop being treated this way. I want you to become your sovereign person. I want you to stand up. Let's all stand together. Does that mean it's that type of nurturing? Okay, so that is what they want to say to you right now.
Wow.
But is there anything else? Would you like me to just see how things are going to go in your life, or do you want to ask any other question?
Sure, whatever you've got. I thank you so much. I'm just blown away.
I'm lucky enough for them, for in a lot of the readings, they show me someone's life path, which is wonderful. Obviously, you can have more than one life path, but they're usually connected, though. Okay, so you're meant to be self-employed. You're not meant to be an employee. Okay, you would probably clash a lot with people, employers, because it's like you want to be treated fairly, and a lot of the employers now just want to squeeze as much of this, you know, and treat their the people that work for them very badly. And so that doesn't sit well with you.
Yeah.
So you're better off the other end of it. Does that make sense? In doing something yourself. Okay.
Yes, I did a 40-year banking career, and I haven't worked since 2016. So
no, no, you are a leader now. You're definitely a leader. Okay. So emotionally, I feel that you have had to let go of a lot, you know, in your life recently, and this, to me, it's like people in your personal life. I can no longer be treated this way. I can no longer be around fake people that don't get it. It's like your patience levels have just diminished now to a point of, if you're not seeing it now, what the hell? You know, how can you not see what truth is now? How are you missing this? Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing you having a bit of a spend up. So it seems to be some money that you're going to be spending out. This money is going to be linked with your spiritual side. Okay, so, and it's about getting rid of barriers or blocks, okay, in your spiritual side. So that could just be you, you know, going to psychic development. It could be you maybe doing an online course. So it just feels as if there's something that you know, you're breaking down those barriers that have been there with your psychic abilities. And I've got to say, I don't know about you, but I've seen a huge change in your psychic ability in the time that you've been coming to classes. So I've definitely seen it.
See, it's very strange that I've said it before. I like I've been very intuitive, but yet not being very intuitive about that. Like
I think you're
yeah, I
hard
don't
on
feel I have psychic abilities. Like it's
I think you're hard on yourself because it just is there. I can clearly see it since the beginning of the time that you've been there. But to me, it feels as if it's like it's not something that we're going to be given up anytime soon, because it doesn't have to be coming to my classes. Does that make sense? That could be doing something online. It could be anything, but there is definitely going to be a push for it. You've got the moon card. You've got the spending of money, and that's to break down the barriers that you have there, okay, or that you've had. So new doors will be opening to you regarding your spiritual path. They're talking about standing up for yourself. So there's someone around you who doesn't like you doing the spiritual things. Is there somebody who is very religious or that sort of thing? Would you understand?
yes, I've got in the family, and I've mentioned Saint Germain to my cousin or my nephew that I haven't really talked to for a long time. And he's, oh, I don't know about that. And my sister thinks that tarot is demonic, and
Yeah.
she's awake to what's going on in the world, but yeah.
You see, the thing with religion is you've got to be in this box, and if you're outside of that box, it's bad. And if you're inside of it, then that's good. That's bad, but that's good. And there's no in between. And that's hard. It's tough to be pressurized like that, to keep in that box when your natural state of being is to be psychic, is to be aware, that's your natural state of vibration. When you drive a car, you're using that sixth sense. You don't know if your car is going to, you don't get out and measure between two parking spaces to see if you're going to fit in there or not. There's something
I have a hilarious story about that.
But there's also, it's like you walk in a room and you're feeling the energy in the room. It's like that's natural. If a friend comes up to you and says, you say, how are you? And they say, I'm fine. No, you're not. I know you're not. I feel it. That's how are you supposed to stop that when that's your natural and everybody's natural? Do you know what I mean? So I feel that it's difficult to be so black and white about it. But I feel that you're going to be a little bit kind of pressurized a little bit with that your psychic side, or you're particularly going to be around that person, it feels like. I do feel that you tend to laugh it off though, and be a bit sarcastic a bit. Does that make sense with it all? It's kind of like you don't really take much crap with all of that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It comes out your mouth, you're like, oh dear.
The caretaker downstairs, she's a dear, but she's just has to lash out at people and judge. She's always bitching and complaining about something, but she's fallen down. She falls down like every month or a couple weeks, and
it's a shame. Okay, so to do with love life is on its way, definitely on its way. I've got 3 cards that pinpoint that. Okay, there is a part of you that gets frightened of being rejected, or frightened of allowing your heart open, because what if. Does that make sense? So that's a natural thing. I think we've all been there, haven't we? Okay, but you do have the love life card, and you have the naughty card. So you're ready. Yeah, so I can only see you going onwards and upwards, and you're a warrior, but you're going to have a lot more energy linked with these rallies.
Wow.
As in organization of them.
Yeah, I felt we need some added feminine energy into things.
Yes. Yeah. And, you know, the people that go to these rallies, and I know I keep going on about this, and this seems as if I'm talking crazy. These people, they often go to rallies and they're not organized.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't come, they're there for hours, but they don't come prepared with water or food or anything. They don't come prepared. Darling, in the bathroom, could you grab me some wet wipes there? Just down by the sink in the little drawers. Sorry, look, I have to grab him while he's come out of the bedroom.
No, that's fine.
So yeah, to me, you know, you're not gonna. No, they're the yeah. So you're not going to be. It's like earning a bit of extra money by mothering these people. Does that make sense? So you will actually become a little shop. Now, this is going to sound crazy. And I know it sounds crazy, but have given this to me, thank you, 3 times. What? Chinese? Have a look in the freezer. There's a fab bar. Look, just help yourself, whatever you like. You can have those chicken bits if you want. He's like a walking stomach, my grandson. He's always hungry, bless him. And I'm not one to keep lots of food in. I wasn't prepared for him to come, otherwise I would have got loads of yum in. So yeah, so yeah, how does that sit with you? Do you understand what this is?
Kind of. There's people gathering all over Alberta. They're having campouts and they've got singers and speakers and I'm not making it to those, you know, and I'm at home and I go, oh, I wish I could be there. And
you see, is part of why you want to be there, is it money that's maybe stopping you?
Yeah, my car, and they're camping out. I don't have gear for any of that. And yeah. And my car, it's, you know, I don't even have a valid driver's license right now. I let it expire. Well, it ran out. And...
You rebel. So,
well, they want me to get a medical because I had reading glasses 5 years ago. I don't want to go to a doctor and get a physical by our medical system, and I don't know where my driving glasses are. I haven't seen them in years.
So something's telling me that you're going to be traveling around with these rallies and you're going to be offering a service.
Fantastic.
And it's going to give you some money. Yep. So that's what I got for you. Sorry.
Wonderful.
But there's a definite link with overseas and combining overseas with rallies. Definitely see that.
Wow. I don't believe it.
You will.
Thank you.
That's all right, my lovely. It's all right.
Love and gratitude.
Lots and lots of love. Take care. Bye for now. Bye. No. Right, love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we've got Vera. Vera's on the big screen. Woohoo! We can't hear you. There we are. We can hear you.
I've been playing with a new deck, Ellie.
Yeah. So we got Sue.
Just in the background. And 3 times this one popped out.
And is that for
So
Linda?
I think that this is completely all over. Akashic
Okay.
records, clearing old
I'll take it.
stories, releasing past life, and freedom.
So we'll take that, she says.
Yeah.
Yep. Akashic records.
Yep.
I need to do an Akashic records guided meditation. I think I need to do these things. Gateway of Light activation oracle. Yeah. Do you want to join in and pick some cards as well? I haven't been including you, but I
was good with it. That's okay.
all right.
I was just playing, and then when a card shows up 3 times with just a random pull, and the last pull I did was like holding the deck like this, and then it gets stuck.
Yeah.
And then this one, Lemurian seed codes.
They're beautiful cards.
Embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace.
Mm.
And I hear the word that's coming up.
Mm. So just a message here just quickly. Hi, Sue.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
All religions are man-made to keep humans from knowing their true selves. We are magical beings with all kinds of energetic gifts. The elite, the dark ones, do not want us to connect to source. I'm afraid that is the truth of it.
Oh, there's
Precious.
Hi, Mo.
Head butted me. Hello.
She noticed you, Mo. Don't you worry.
Oh, hello.
She noticed you.
He's a good boy. He's my darling.
Oh.
So you've got
I
a lovely
just heard
cat,
the words.
haven't you, Sue?
Yep,
got a
I got
cat?
2. I got
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
I thought I've seen cats with you before.
Mhm.
You were wondering if he would need a mate. I just heard the words, I'm good to be on my own.
Oh, what, Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, just talking
Yeah.
about Mo.
You see, because we're going to be travelling, and I just prepare to shove in another cat to my neighbour because my neighbour's taking him on board himself. So Mo actually has 2 owners. All the neighbours love him, so that's that. I'm not going to complain. More people to love him. You can't own a cat. The cat decides. That's that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And mine came in a dream.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I must be doing some major spiritual work because whenever cats come, I do a lot more increasing of studying, which I have been.
Yeah, definitely. Now, have I got everybody written down who has paid for a reading today? Okay, so I've
There was a comment on Facebook. One was going to pay for a reading for the next one in.
Oh, Deborah. Yes, Deborah, that's lovely. So if anybody would like a reading, Deborah has paid forward. So if there's somebody who would like a reading but maybe can't afford a reading, or
Perfect.
whatever reason, Deborah Bell, thank Deborah Bell because she's just done that for you. Thank you, Deborah. That's very nice. I love that. Oh, there's your kitty. I think she's
So
the girl.
cute.
I think she's the girl. Yeah.
You did get my money I sent the pyramid money. So you should
I think
have
I
that
saw
too.
it pop up. I did.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God. I've just seen, when you're still part of a dating site, but you're not active on there, but you haven't cancelled. I've just had a profile. Someone's looking at you on Badoo.
Oh no, you're a Mrs. now.
They can look all they like. I'm very happy. I can't even remember my password to actually cancel myself off there. But anyway.
So, on the last lady, you had come up with somebody with a stroke. I did lose a cousin this week, and I do think it was with a stroke. So I didn't know if that was for her or for me.
Got a yes with that. Yeah.
That was part of my question. Was it a stroke? I think it was. I know she's been very ill, and I was just hoping she got all her legal stuff done before this happened. We'll find out.
Yeah, it was a stroke. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she's over there. She's fine.
Where have I got it? It's in front of me.
I know he's
got. I thought she was talking to her.
Sorry.
No, I thought, is she talking to you?
No,
that's your grandson.
He's having a little chat. I love him.
No, I just figured she's going to be so busy right now trying to heal from the life she's been in. So I didn't think I'd hear anything about her.
I beg to differ. She's here.
Okay.
She's here. So if you do want to ask anything, you ask away.
Remember, some are so ready to go, even if it can be out of the blue, that they start talking right after. And some need more time.
Yeah.
My dad did.
But most, I hear the words most who pass away start talking.
Okay.
There's Weetabix over the other side as well. If you want Weetabix. Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping she's taking care of her sister before she left, financially helping her.
Okay. What's your first question, Sue?
I'm
including Vera with these because I think Vera said she'll do some pulling of cards, didn't you, Vera?
Well, I've been doing some really intense dreaming. I'm working on dreams and stuff has been coming through, but some of the stuff just doesn't make sense. It's like I'm living in another world or working in another world for sure. Kind of like.
Tell us your dreams. Tell us your dreams. I love dreams.
This last one was really interesting. I was in a gas station. I was not filling up. I could only get $3 worth of gas. And then I went in to pay it, and I was paying with these fuzzy, wormy looking things that I went to pay it, and he kept saying it's only $2. And I kept saying, no, I pumped $3. And at the time in my mind, I'm thinking, Sue, accept the gift. That's part of the issue I have. Accept the gift. So I finally, after unpeeling these fuzzy little things and gave it to him, I kind of got really nervous. I felt like, was he flirting with me? Was I going to get in trouble for only paying for $2? And I know I pumped $3. And, I just paid him the $2, went to get something to drink. And then when I opened the door to get something to drink, he's on the other side grinning and winking at me. And I'm like, what is this? So I get really uncomfortable and decide I'm leaving. And so I'm walking out, and they're calling names, 2 names in particular. A Susan Constantinople and a Susan, I can't say that, it's like BZ Byzantium or something like that, old ancient names. And the girl on the second one stood up, acknowledging who she was. And she had this light blue, sky blue gown on that looked like it came from Roman days. It was really kind of strange. And it was just like, I was thinking, isn't that interesting? There's 2 Susans, because that's my real name is Susan, in this gas station at the same time. And so it's kind of like, okay, what's going on here? And why these 2? And, I looked up the names, and it's like, well, there's something to do with Greece and, the Middle East. And it's like, is there a connection going on there?
Okay. So what I got with that was that that there's something fishy going on to do with the gas situation.
Oh,
hence, worms. it's like worming their way in, and it's like and the person behind, it's smoke and mirrors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we'll be nice to you, we'll flirt to you, but inside you're thinking, I know something different's happening. I'm not going to take that. Okay, I'll go and get a drink. They're still doing it, and they're roping other people in as well.
Yeah, I can see
So
that.
that's
Yeah.
what that's about, I think.
Mm-hmm. So then what would be having two Susans with these ancient names, cities?
That to me is your past lives.
Okay.
That to me is representing the fact that you have had this happen in many different lifetimes, and you've finally seen through the truth. Perhaps you didn't see through the truth back then, but you have now.
Okay.
If anyone else is getting any vibes about these dreams, please add them. Please, jot them down. I'm sure it'd be nice to have some other.
No, I've got so many of them. I write them down and just kind of, I have to sit and look at them. I have taken, and I'm still taking some courses that are working on dreams and trying to re-enter, and, in case there's blocks there, and try to clear those or experience the dream differently to come out with a different outcome. So a little bit of lucid dreaming. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I'm jealous. I don't do dreaming. I don't remember my dreams.
Oh,
sure I did.
Weekends are the only time I get my dreams, because I'm waking up with an alarm clock on the other 5 days. So I don't get dreams then. But,
no.
So anyway, so basically going forward, where am I, in releasing and life-changing situation? I'm the one that wants to retire. I'm homing in on, I don't think it's this year, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be next year. Okay. And then just the changes that are coming in my life.
Okay. Let me have a little look. Okay. So keep in your mind the question. Right, so it feels as though there's somebody around you who has either already retired, or their life is a lot easier. Their job is a lot easier. It's more flexible. And there's part of you that's thinking, or it could be the other way around. They say that your job's more flexible and easy, and their job's hard work. It's like my job's harder than your job. Kind of feeling.
I know exactly what that is.
You understand what they're saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep.
And and there's a bit of sarcasm in the background. It's like, if we moved, we wouldn't have to worry. But you're playing it your way, I'm playing it my way. So there's a bit of kind of mind games going on and strategies going on in the background.
Do you think that's me, or do you think that's the other person?
Think it's both.
Okay.
I think it's both. I think you're retaliating because you know that the games are being played in the other way around. So, yeah. Okay. The reason why he's doing that, Logan, is because he wants the laser pen. The cat, my cat is following Logan and trying to clip his heels because he wants the laser pen. He wants to play. Sorry, bloody chaos.
Yeah,
could you just pull those blinds as well for me, love? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so sorry.
No problem.
So I think there's a little bit of that going on. Does that make sense? It's like your life could be so much easier if you made some decisions. You're prepared to make the decisions, but someone else isn't.
No, and that's true.
One person is complaining about it, and the other person is saying, I've got the solution, but the other person complaining about it is being stubborn, and it's like a vicious circle. So
it is.
It goes round and round and round. So it's like, it can't change unless somebody gives.
Yep.
And so yeah, they're showing me keys to a new property. The new property is waiting for you. The property has already been mapped out.
Okay, so where do you see this property? Where can you pick up on?
That's harder for me to do.
Okay.
But I can sometimes, because I've done it with another person before, and I can visualize the area. So I'll do that for you. But as to giving you a state, does that make sense, or where it is? I'm not so good at that. Okay. So all right, so I'll ask them. Okay, so they're showing me a wide motorway. I don't know what you call them.
A motorway.
What do you call them in America? Freeway?
Oh, okay. Freeway.
Yep.
Yeah. Interstate. Yeah.
Yeah. Two wide, and then the intersection, then the wide, another one. Okay. So I'm seeing that.
Okay.
And I'm seeing a town, half of it there and half of it the other side. And it goes right down the middle. Okay. And they're showing me palm trees. I know that's probably everywhere, but they're showing me palm trees.
No, I know exactly where you're at.
And they're also showing me that the sea is one side of it and the land is the other side of it. And I feel that, you're not near the sea bit, you're near the other bit, but not that far away from the sea.
Right.
But there is this, and there's lots and lots of shops as well, just what I mean. So there's lots and lots of shops there. And I'm seeing a particular diner that is quite unique to this particular state. So it's not a chain of them.
Okay. No, you got me at the freeway down the middle. Yeah. I know exactly where it's at. We've got 2-3 places, and that's the number one right now.
And now it's ready now. Okay. So if you guys decide not to go, if you guys don't go, it means that this property will remain on the market, or someone will buy it, and then when you're then they will only have it for a short period of time before you then, it will still be ready for you, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I understand. So yeah. And I know
there as well. There is a pool. I think it's a communal one, but it is a pool. Yeah.
Yeah. We both like that property. It's just, from last year to this year, it was $50,000 more for the same house. It's that craziness in Florida.
And show me stripes. I don't know what that means, but
I have to look at that.
Stripes.
Okay. No, I think I know what that one is too. That's in the community center. They have striped wallpaper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the moment, everything seems to be upside down, just what I mean, in the waiting side of things. But I feel, regarding you, I feel that you know what you want to do.
Yeah, that's the problem. I know what I want to do. I just got to bring him along.
Yeah. You're not backing down though. Can't see you backing down. You're definitely not backing down. Now, did you want to ask any more questions?
No, just go ahead and see what you pick up.
See what I get? Okay. All right.
That's always my main question. Am I going? Am I not? I'm still in limbo. How long am I in limbo?
Vera, can I ask a big favor for you? Because I need to go tinkle. Would you pick a card for Sue just while I go tinkle?
I wanted to tell Vera about the Akashic reading thing. I see she's sharing.
Okay.
Yes.
I will be back in a minute. All right.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, that Akashic record that you picked up. I had an interesting visit the last time I was there, and I got interesting information about channeling and automatic writing for me.
That's probably why I picked, and I'm still learning them because this is a new deck.
Ooh,
Have not actually used them yet.
cool.
So the first card that won it out for you was this, Arcturian Light Codes,
Ooh.
Evolutionary Downloads, Recalling Power, and Future Thinking.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I'm mesmerized by
The head.
all that power, all that light that is there.
Mhm.
And
That's
I hear the
interesting.
words, you're surrounded.
I believe that.
And that comes in with the second card. It's also so beautiful.
Oh,
And it says Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support.
Awesome.
So that means they got your back.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear them say, trust, we got your back. You don't have to go back and forth, shall we do? It will present you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the last one that came out, Order of Melchizedek.
Melchizedek is out. Yeah.
And it says, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
So your mission is clear and the timing is near.
Okay.
That rhymes also, but
Yeah.
so they say, advise you, don't give up. Usually when you have a clear mission, you can get some obstacles. And I immediately hear the words, that's only to find out how big you want it.
Okay, I can see that.
So when you think about it, throw out, should I not, should I not? You have a clear vision of it. That's what I feel. You have a clear vision. So keep that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that light. Like these first two cards. Embrace it.
Yep. Embrace it. So
Just
true.
embrace it. It will only grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And if there should be a change, they will let you know.
Yeah. Yeah, this last meditation, I was focusing on something of like where I wanted to move. And it was one spot. And then it came in as, why not everywhere? They started showing me different places like Spain and Portugal. And I'm like, oh, I'm open for that, basically, moving and spending time.
They wanted you to open up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, don't put in too much perimeters.
Yep.
Lower them because they will provide with that what you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not always about what you want, but what you need.
Yeah. And that's where I'm thinking maybe that's why I had that dream where the names were the old cities, tuning into these areas. You're muted.
Angelic.
You're being pulled back there. I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Angelic attunement.
Okay.
Getting in with all that's needed.
Okay. Power.
Vera.
Thank you, Vera.
You're amazing, Vera. Do you know that?
Yeah, and you know that I have not used them yet.
I love those cards.
Yep.
She can just pick up a deck and just use it. It's all there.
And the more I use it, the more comes through.
What is the card deck that you have? Okay, cool. Oracle. Okay.
And the fun part, a few days prior, another one of that's in Ellie's class had bought the same deck.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know.
Yeah. That's called serendipity.
It is. It is. So I'm going to see what's going on in your future. Give you some predictions, Sue. Okay. Okay, so you're going through a bit of a transformation time at the moment. That's where all the dreams are really getting stronger and stronger. Okay, because they're all trying to tell you something. Okay.
Right. I know they are.
There's something to do with an ambition, like something that you are really. You go to bed? No, night, darling. I love you. No. Yeah, so it's something about this kind of I'm bored and I'm restless and I need something. Energy is building up bigger than you've done, you've had for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who are listening to this will also be feeling the same way. It's like my life path. If I'm not on it right now, I need to bloody get on it now. I need to do it. It's like it's time. And that is because it's being ramped up. It's building up and building up and building up the crescendo part of our life. And there's also this feeling of meeting people or getting together with people who are there's a reason for it. These connections are supposed to be happening. So that that doesn't mean meeting somebody else. Does that make sense? In a romantic way?
Right.
It's connecting with people who are supposed to be in your life at this time, on their path and yours, your pathways to meet and connect. It's like it's all part and parcel of it. So look out for new people around you who you feel very, very drawn to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look out for that.
Yeah, it's happening now. Yeah, I'm doing a group meet here at my house once every other week, and more people are coming in. Some are going, and it's just making those connections.
It's a strong vibe. There are going to be some strong talks about the move situation. Okay, some quite blunt remarks and things. And there's going to be a bit of nagging going on. And the nagging is all linked to the fact that they're not listening. But if you're not listening, I'm going to remind you, aren't I?
Yeah.
So, it's not nagging, it's reminding. You didn't get it the first time. I'll have to keep saying it, won't I? I do feel that it's getting to that point where you can't hold your tongue anymore. Does that make sense? Because part of you is saying, I need to get moving here. And that's literally and emotionally, physically, in all areas. It's like it is. And you're ready to reroute as well. So this place is not near you, is it? This place is not near where you are now.
No. I'm in the middle of the country. That's on the southeast there. Yeah. Because
that to me feels as if it's very strong. Does that make sense? So it's going to be a big move. Does that make sense? When it happens, it will be a big move. Okay, rerouting. But you will win in the end. You know this. You will have your way. It will happen. There is your personality is really starting to come out more and more. Okay, and it's this kind of fun Does that make sense? Sort of sarcastic-y energy is going to be back and forth and back and forth. Okay. And that's not just with one person, that's with lots of people. Okay. It's like that banter energy. Okay. And you standing up for yourself as well. Standing up for yourself and saying, no, I'm not having that, you know, or no, that's not what I meant. I meant this, you know, so you're definitely kind of being very firm about it. I do feel that there is going to be, this is going to be tricky because your job at the moment, there's going to be a change within your job at this time. Okay. And that's coming up, I would say, within June. That job is going to give you more money. And it could be that it actually changes the decision about retiring early. Because it means that when you then do retire, you're going to have a lot more money to play with if you change this job at this time and accept this offer.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a real turnaround for you. Okay. But it is in a good way. But it does mean that you've got to kind of get on with it and not moan about it. Does that make sense? It's like, well, I can't moan about it. I've had to put myself in this situation. But I will be comfortable later. I'm seeing a party or celebration coming up June, July, they're telling me. So is there someone's birthday?
I got a couple of people. My mom is in June. It'll be her 96th birthday. I'm not sure what we're all doing yet for it. So there is a celebration coming up. On this, back to this job and this change, do you see me having to physically go back to the institution rather than remote work?
I still see it being remote work.
Okay. Because I know they're doing a lot of calling back.
I think that you would turn it down if you had to do that.
Oh, I definitely would. I'm done.
Yeah.
I can do same thing here and give them more hours than having to get ready, run down there and park and play with all the political crap and then come back. So, okay. Yeah, June and July, I do have a celebration. It's definitely not the 4th of July. It's just like,
no, this is definitely personal to you. Personal to you. They're showing me personal to you, definitely.
Okay.
Okay. So emotionally, I'm seeing a family get together as well. This is around the celebration, family get together, and it feels as if there is people from lots of different areas all coming together. So it's like, you know, or you'll know about it June, July. So it could be, it might not happen June, July, but you'll know about it June, July. Okay. And it's one of those, I'll get to see everybody, like a wedding or some sort of big event.
Well, I'm hoping it's not this funeral that's coming up this week, you know, for my cousin. I'm hoping it's more of a celebration, you know, like a wedding or a birthday or an anniversary.
I don't know, to be fair. Okay. I don't know if it is or it isn't.
Okay.
Yeah. All I'm seeing is there may be some areas of the family where there's a bit of rejection.
Okay, that would be this funeral. The whole family rejects her estranged husband.
And it's like, you know, when you feel as if you've got to make some choices and decisions about this, but you don't have to and you shouldn't have to.
Yeah. That was where I was a couple days ago, you know.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to be put in this position. This is not fair.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But you've got some fun coming up in your life. where you're going to be able to let your hair down, and it feels as if it's after that event. You're going to be able to let your hair down. You're going to be able to be yourself and to let go of all of that stress that you have been under, not just for the funeral, but in general terms.
Yeah.
I feel that it's like, you know, when you fall back in love with your partner,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a little bit of that going on there as well.
Perfect.
Falling back in love with your partner and being able to really talk.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? You know, when it's like you kind of, it's like a skimmed talk. Does that make sense? You're skimming through things rather than actually getting down deep and actually
talking deep
like you used to. This is going to be more of that.
Yeah, no, he's had some major injuries and surgeries, and then that's just us been trying to get through. And I'm hoping we're now at the end of that boat and going somewhere else with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that all right for you?
Yep, that's fine for me. You're reinforcing a lot of things there for me. When I start getting in doubt, and I won't anymore, Vera, because I know I can fly. I got all that working behind me.
The card showed you.
Yep, they did. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's good to connect again. It's been over a month since I've connected with you guys.
It has. We do wonder where you are, what's going on.
It's just been crazy with work, trying to get that done and nursing him from surgeries. So it's been bad. So you guys take care. Thank you very much.
You too.
We'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Hope to see you next time.
Me too.
Okay. We make a good team, Vera. High five. So I did see, hello, Amanda Price. Hello. She says, I can see water and November is very significant. I think that was for you, Sue, as well. So I don't know if she can still hear me, but that was for you, Sue. Okay, I think from Amanda, I can see water and November is very significant. Okay, so we then got Jill McDaniels, and I would love to accept the offer of the lovely Deborah Bell for a reading. My financial situation, not so good, bless you. Yeah, come on in, Jill, unless you want to stay there and I'll do the reading from there. Entirely up to you. I'll put you down here. So thank you for that, Amanda. Okay. But for now, I think we're going to be read for JB 2020. We're going to read. So there's been lovely chats going on here. I saw images of people like that in my dreams. Felt okay. So that is dreams there. So Sarah's been adding some dream energy there, Fiona. As we move forward, human beings will have to learn to let go of, unlearn all of the lies we were spoon-fed for centuries and relearn our true history. We are strong. Keep faith in yourself. Very true, Concha. Very true. Hi, Julie McCloy. Hello. Leona Kay. Hello. Absolutely. I have always had a deep faith within myself, and this is even more so. I am amazed that I am still here, given the matrix we are emerging from. So many lies. Absolutely so many lies. Okay, so getting a regular income is my main concern, from JB 2020. Did you want to pick a card first, or do you, are you feeling it?
Oh, me?
Yeah, did you want to pick any cards, or are you all right?
Oh, someone wants to come in and she doesn't see the pin, but yeah, Facebook Live doesn't show it. So I'll share it. There's another one that would love to come in.
Is that
So
Julie
I'm
McDaniel? Is that Julie McDaniels you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so after Julie McDaniels, because my throat is going, that'll be it for the readings, I'm afraid. Because then I'm going to have a little break and then I'll come back on and do the astrology readings. Okay.
I don't know why, but my Facebook doesn't allow to. Gonna redo it.
Why is it not letting us?
Sometimes it's just
There you go.
FB. But it's in there.
Yeah. I see it. I see it. I see it. So we're going to be doing JB 2020. Okay, so this is what was the name? Sorry, I don't want to keep calling you that. Julie. Okay, so this is Julie. Just gonna make myself a drink because hot drinks help my throat.
And I hope she sees now that the link for StreamYard is there.
Thank you for that, Vera. So I'm loving this. Julie Earhart treated me to this, Vera. It basically is a heat pad for your cup, for your mug. I love it. So it keeps my drink warm.
No more wasting drinks. Until you leave it on all night, then it's dry.
No, it switches itself off. So, yeah, we're all right. Okay, so Jill's going to do it remotely. Okay, so, Julie's there. So, yeah, thank you for that, Julie. I do appreciate it immensely.
Yeah, I popped in the YouTube link first. And then the other one.
You have?
Because now she's on YouTube.
Yes. There's the link for StreamYard if you want to come in. So Judy or Julie. I'm just going back. Oh, I can't go back and read it all. Is it Julie? Was it Julie or Judy? Sorry, I don't want to get your name wrong. So I'm going to see what's
on YouTube, Jill.
No, that's a different lady. I'm reading for 2020, that one. So, okay. All right, let's have a look. It's a Julie. Okay. So so Julie, what I'm seeing for you, the first card out is, do that. Okay, so the first card out I've got for you is the Empress. Okay, so the Empress can mean fertility. It can mean things coming to fruition. It can mean, things working out in a good way. Okay, it can mean it's like harvest time. Okay, that's what it can mean. So there's something that is happening that is building up. Okay, good energy around you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so bring it in. Okay, so this to me is saying I'm ready for a challenge, universe, so bring it to me. Okay, so this fired up feeling that you're ready for more. Okay, and you're feeling this energy building. Does that make sense? With this Empress, you're feeling that energy building, and so it will soon be you know it's happening. You're just waiting for the signs to say it's happening. Okay, so this is deal with it. Go to the heart of the matter and deal with what needs to be dealt with. Okay, try not to look at what isn't happening, what you don't want. It's like, look at what you do want and deal with anything that is stopping you or blocking you. Okay, so it's like, well, I want to go in that direction. So what's stopping me going in that direction? Okay, so what do I need to do to open up the doorways to that area, to where I need to go? Okay, that's what it feels like. So it's like your higher self is already showing you the way. Okay, you just need to keep following it. So in your subconscious mind, you feel as if you have been blocked. You feel that there has been things that have been shutting you out, or not happening in some way. Okay, it's like, there's been a problem here and a problem there, or the timing's not been right, or I haven't got the money to do it if I wanted to do it. Okay, so lots of different kind of areas there for you to work through. Okay, so I've got a character, a personality that I'm picking up on, and this person is somebody who very much they're a big, larger than life character. They know what they're going to do with their life. They know how sure they are about certain subjects or certain things. So they're not going to be manipulated, or they're not going to be have the wool pulled over their eyes. They are they can literally talk their way out of situations that they know are fake or no good for them. Okay, so that's the strong energy that I'm seeing coming up, okay, around I think this is you. This feels as if it's you, that you are very strong, very opinionated, and very tough to go forward. It's like blinkered vision sometimes about this is my direction. If you don't want to come, then that's fine, but this is my direction. Okay, so you've got strong psychic ability as well, strong intuition, knowing things and you don't know how you know them, having that instant like or dislike to certain people as well. It's like that feeling, it just doesn't, that person doesn't sit right with me. Not feeling their energy, their positivity. I don't want to be around them for some reason. Okay, and you're usually right, and it's not because you can be judgmental. This comes from an intuition inside you. Okay, they're showing me that you're not talking to somebody at the moment who you would normally talk to. So it's like there's a feeling of I can't talk to them. Not necessarily I won't, it's like I can't. Okay, I can't bring myself to talk to them, or I can't talk to them. Okay, and this is actually what has been stopping you from going in a certain direction, because you're not able to talk to that person or get any good vibes about that person. It's like, and this has been affecting you more than you realize. Okay, so it's all to do with confidence levels, and so not to say that you're not a confident person, because you are, you really are, but it's all to do with what you're needing. Okay, and how it's like certain keys opening certain doors. Okay, they're showing me that you're doing a lot of dissecting, okay, in the mind, dissecting about what that you need to do. Does that make sense? So I feel that, even though that there are blockages there, you are working on them. You're not just saying, oh, I can't do it, and that's that. You are working on them, and that it's got to have a plan. Right, so stage one, I've got to do this. And then I've got to do this, and then I've got to do that. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, so it is a set thing that you're doing. This psychic ability of yours is something that you could develop in a big way. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing or whether you're actually doing it, but I can see that it's good. Okay, it feels very, very good. And they're showing me that this may be the key that opens up this direction that you need to go in. So this key is going to open up new doors, linking with your psychic ability. So, you know, just watch out. Does that make sense? For signs. Ask them to show it to you 3 times, the sign, so that you can then know in a confident way that you know that that's what needs to happen. Okay, so, you know, they're giving, the spirit world are giving you thumbs up, or someone in the spirit world giving you thumbs up. I don't usually do this. My dad used to do this. All right, Cor. He used to say, all right, Cor. Everyone was Corey. Everyone was that. I don't know if it means the same thing in America as it does in England, but it means Willie. All right. So so anyway, they're just saying, for some reason, I'm giving you the thumbs up, but they're just saying it's coming to you. It's coming to you. It's all happening. Keys opening new doors. So I know that you've been writing stuff, but my eyesight, I've had my glasses on, so I couldn't read it. So I'll lean forward and read some. Okay. So, okay. So thank you for, it does help when you're doing a reading and someone's not in the room for, you know, to you to give some feedback. So this is very helpful. I've been trying everything. Nothing's working. Okay. So true. That sounds a lot like me. Yes. From New Jersey originally. Scorpio rising. Okay. Sussing people out is my only talent. It's not your only talent. I totally disagree there. Holy cow. Cousins. Okay, so you understand someone are not talking. Maybe someone in publishing who's icing me out for my views. Yes, Libra with Gemini cusp. Okay, not lazy at all. Ask for signs. That's it. Do you see me working with a new small publisher started by conservative women from my industry? I'll look into that. I know that Vera's got a card for you, so I'll let Vera look into, give you the card, and then I'll come back to your question.
Well, this popped out during the reading, and I think this is a really important time for you. And it says Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. So maybe some things you have not been able to voice correctly, and you have the support. So they're activating so that you can express yourself the way you want to express, to get past any type of situation where you now walk into. Angelic attunement. So they are letting you know that when things don't work right, and I hear the word, just ask when you go to bed, that they attune you while you're sleeping, because then you're most open to it. So angelic attunement will help you process, because, and they want you to absolutely be certain that you know that you have the divine support that you need. So trust that. When you have a little bit of doubt, just trust the Seraphim's Gateway. Yeah. That's a hard thing. But I got a feeling something is going to change. And that's what I got.
Thank you, Vera.
You're welcome.
Okay, so pulled some cards for you. So you do see me working with a new small publisher started by conservative women from my industry. Okay. So what I got from that is the fact that somebody has to walk away first. So there is somebody who is working at this particular industry, and that person will be going. Okay. I'm not seeing it being necessarily a bad thing. It could just be that they're just, you know, finding their own way, and they're leaving of their own accord. Okay. There will be a feeling of thank goodness, actually, because I didn't particularly want to work with that particular person. So that will actually be a good thing. Then I'm seeing you moving forward, okay, into this new position, okay, linking with this small publisher. You will be settled and very happy there, okay. That will feel very, very good, okay. But it's like there's somebody close to that needs to not be close to that anymore, okay. So it's like, and then that is being able to move forward. You've got to protect yourself, and perhaps I feel that you're an empath, so you end up feeling other people's upsets, pain, anger, frustration. Okay, so try and visualize yourself in the middle of a crystal ball. Just visualize yourself in the middle, like this angel that's there. Just visualize that. And then if you really have to, then put mirrors facing outwards all the way around it. And if anybody sends anything crap at you, it goes back at them. Okay, only if it's only sent back at them if they're deliberately sending stuff to you. Does that make sense? If they're just, you know, having feelings, then obviously as an empath you can give out love and affection to help that person. But if they're deliberately chucking stuff at you, the mirror will ward it back to them. But then I'm seeing some new money coming in after that. Okay, I'm seeing first of all some planning ahead and plans linked with this new publisher. I then see a new job. I then see training, learning and development, okay, with that. And then I see that you may end up having to start something yourself, okay. This may be you branching out on your own and being your own boss, so to speak. So there you go. That's what they said. So I hope that helped you, Julie. So thanks, Vera, for that as well.
You're welcome.
Okay. So okay, so I'm just checking messages there. Sorry.
I know. You don't have to say sorry.
Sending healing to Ali. I can see you're in pain. Yeah, it's building up a bit. I am a freelance. Thank you. Big hugs to you both. Yeah, there's big things happening, but there's certain stages that you need to go through first before it really starts to leap. That's what I see for you, Julie.
Yeah, and when you feel you're trapped because, oh my God, what's going to happen with the money? You have that moment. It's somehow you got to trust.
Big plan.
And just to say, I have a small budget. I'm staying as much as I can within budget, but I'm trying to live as if I have more than enough.
And anything that you spend money out on, visualize it coming back threefold.
Making life easier.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to take the banner off because that will be Julie Earhart. I can do you a reading if you can't get into the studio here. I can do your reading from there if you want, and you can just do what the others did.
You just try it on the phone. Tried on phone and MacBook. Both didn't work.
Phone
Julie.
and MacBook. That's
MacBook.
bizarre, isn't it? Why is that not working? It's straight from here. It's invite. It's copy paste. Bizarre.
As you rolled, StreamYard says it's not compatible with this computer.
Okay. Perhaps they've got to download it first. StreamYard. No?
I've never downloaded it.
Having trouble, they might have to.
I don't know.
Anyway, so we're going to be doing Jill now, Jill McDaniels, and this is from Deborah Bell. So thank you for that. Jill's having a reading, and because you were kind enough to gift it for her. So how lovely is that? Okay. Right. So Julie wants hers privately anyway, so that's okay. All right. So Jill, anything particular you want me to look at? Do you have a question? I'm just waiting. Julie, the trouble is when we use StreamYard, if I go on Facebook alone, I get 5 people, maybe 6 people watching. If I use YouTube, the same kind of thing. We are so shadow banned that we don't get out to many people. So with StreamYard, I can go on 3 different devices, and with the 3 different devices, I get to many more people, and that's the trouble. But I'll always do you a reading. You just come straight to me, and I'll do your reading. No problem at all. Okay, so who else is having trouble with StreamYard? So was it just Jill and Julie so far? Is there anybody else who's tried to get in and couldn't? Okay, so what's your question, Jill? Love and health. Some health concerns, but feeling like it's not a big deal, but maybe it is. I don't really cover health, Jill, only because if I say, oh, don't worry about it, there's nothing wrong, and then you don't go to the doctor when you should have gone to the doctor, and then I am in big trouble. So as a rule, I can't do health. Sometimes things come up if it's in an existing situation, something that's already there that you know about. But other than that, it's difficult to do health. So single a long time. When is love coming? Okay, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, the cards. Okay. Will my son ever talk to me again? Okay, Jill. Okay, let's have a little look. So Jill, okay, so they're saying to me that you're already surpassing what you felt you could do. Now, this to me, it's as if that could be spiritually, that could be mentally, that could be, I don't know. It's just there's things that you think personally I've done well. I can't believe it. I've done better than I thought. So spirit are already saying that just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep going forward. Okay, so it's like you've conquered a lot of battles, that you've gone through a hell of a lot, and you've come out with that smiling face. You've come out of it saying, do you know what, universe, you're not gonna knock me off my feet, because I am standing strong. And so it's as though, you know, when you first came down here onto this earth plane, there was something that, you know, we all kind of signed these contracts and said, oh yeah, I'll go through that, yeah, I'll go through that, yeah, I'll go through that, and that, oh yeah, that as well. In fact, just land it all on me, yeah, that's fine. It's a very easy thing to do when you're up there, but when you're down here and you're having to experience all of these hurdles, it's another thing. So I feel that they're starting off with some compliments for you, saying, well done. You've literally rose above a lot of things, and you've shone your light, and you're still there helping other people. Okay, you're still doing it. It's too loud.
That's right.
You're right. All right. So you're still shining your light. You know, you're still there for others. It's an unconditional love energy. Okay, so true. My ex left me with nothing. I've come a long way. See, there you go. And so it's like, keep that kind of feeling of, I'm so proud of me. Well done, me. Give yourself as many compliments as possible, because other people can give you many, many compliments, but it's only when it comes from you and you giving your child a compliment that anything sinks in. So it's like, sometimes if you've done something well, you just say, God, we did it. And you'll notice there's a fizzy feeling, an excited fizzy feeling inside that makes you feel so special. That is going to build your confidence up quicker than anything else. Okay, so you know, look at what it is that you've done. Personal feeling of satisfaction, feeling of, I've done it. Here's the pathway open to me. Where am I going now? What adventure can I get up to now? Okay, universe, show me, show me, show me, show me. So you've got loads of ideas. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords, lots and lots of ideas coming through. We've also got a feeling here that you have decided to go with a gut feeling. Doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just watch me, because that's what I'm doing. Okay, so there's a money-making scheme that is going to be happening. Okay, this is going to be happening in your life. You may know about it already, but I'm definitely seeing this kind of like, it's like, here's this big money, and all you have to do is just to protect yourself and go for it. So this is about not making any huge leaps forward that could be risky, but it's also not taking on a challenge. Just what I mean, it's like, you know, I'm going to take on that challenge. I'm not going to dismiss that challenge. So it's like making sure that you're safe, but doing it. Okay, because we've got the 10 of Pentacles alongside the wrapping up in cotton wool card. So that can be health. Okay, this can be a health card, and this is money. So it could be that you might need something done. You might need, and it's like it's going to cost a lot of money. Okay, but that isn't reality. This is sitting in your subconscious. It's not the reality of the situation. So it's not saying that there is something there. It's saying that you worry about it being something that's going to cost a lot of money. So they're saying, unless you want to bring this out into reality, you may need to change that thought pattern, because we're manifestors, we're creating our truth, we're creating our future. So quickly visualize an eraser and erase that bit out and just say, I am well, I am abundant, financially things are amazing, Okay, so write down these statements, light a candle, feel it. Okay, give yourself compliments, feel it every time. Be grateful for what it is that you have already, and stay in that buzzy energy to make those wishes and affirmations for the future. Because if you do that, that's what you get. The Four of Wands is, you know, I've already done well. That's the Three of Wands. I've already done well. I'm just going to go further with it. So there's obviously some sort of skills that you have done that you know that you're capable of, but all you need to do is to step forward, to take it on to the next level. Okay. There is somebody around you who you would usually chuck about some ideas to, but this person isn't available. They're not on the same wavelength as you for some reason. You know, this has come up a bit before. So this is kind of my I'm not talking card, and that is my ideas card. So together, that's where I see that there's something that isn't necessarily it's like you've got a big decision to make, but this person isn't helping because they either can't, or you don't talk to them, or they're not around. And the other thing is that I'm seeing some training courses or learning going on for you, Jill. There seems to be something very big, okay, that you're going to be focusing on. Now, this could be self-teaching, as in you might go on YouTube and you might decide to teach yourself something on YouTube, okay? It could be that you join a workshop, or you do something that, you know, gives you that confidence to take that leap of faith to go in that direction that you wanted. So I feel that regarding your son and not talking, could it be this that I'm picking up on? That you want to talk, you've got lots of ideas about the future, but you can't speak to him. Could that be what they were saying there? So I'm going to ask that direct question now. Okay, so has he moved? There's something to do with moving, because I'm seeing boxes, I'm seeing changes in the home, and moving. So either that he has moved, is going to move, or that moving has been one of the problems, him not living near you or something along those lines. We've also got a feeling of self-employment. So I don't know whether you've decided that you want to be self-employed, or there's something happening to do with him and self-employment. Is it him that has depression or has low energies? Just what I mean. So every now and again having a dip. Does that make sense? An emotional dip that is difficult to then rise above, or has that happened in the past? And has that caused any problems with you and your son? Whether it's his depression or your depression, has there been something there? Has there been a feeling of a manic kind of high that has been difficult? Does that make sense? To be connected with? Okay, so there. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know anything about him. I just moved. So you just moved. Okay, so that's where the movement comes in. It's been 5 years. So yeah, so you may not know necessarily around him, but in regard to him, I do see the stepping forward card. Okay, so keep that visualization that he's going to walk back into your life, but make sure when you do, you visualize it being happy, you visualize it being, you know, on a good vibrational energy and excitable and hugging, and, you know, so keep that vibrational energy high and open to him coming back in, and just give that universe the thumbs up to say, yeah, I'm ready for him to come back in. So Tamara Kiss said, will my youngest find his way? I feel so depressed state. His girlfriend woke up with him and he's been very evasive. It's his birthday. Thank you very much. if I get time, I may be able to look at that. But at the moment, I'm doing these one-to-one readings. Sorry, Tamara. That's what I hear about him from my daughter. Okay, so you do know we both suffer from it. It felt as if it was highs and lows. Does that make sense? That feeling, our last years together was awful because my marriage was falling apart, and that felt as if, you know, when you're going through your down times and he needed you, and then when you were going through, it's like you both was on different ends of the depression, and it never linked up that you could be strong for each other. Does that make sense? It wasn't. But now things are so much easier and so much better, okay, in both of your lives in many ways. And so this has got a good chance of you being able to build that up now, and be part of each other's lives. So yeah, you just keep thinking clearly ahead. Okay, just keep visualizing, you know, that he's coming back. Okay. Just and open the door in your mind. I'm sorry I can't be more definite about whether he's coming or not. But there you go, Jill. Is that all right for you? If there's anything you want to ask, last thing. Oh, Vera's got a card for you. So I'll let Vera. Whoop. You're on mute.
I think you can hear me. Well, this card I think will fit in. And if you are able to you're allowed to take a picture if you can. But just look at that bright light. And it says Order of Melchizedek, or something like that. And it says embraced by light. So don't forget, no matter where you are, what you do, you are embraced by light. Mission is uncovered. Doesn't mean that it is in your head that you personally know, but there is a mission for you on your path. So don't give up. No matter what, don't give up. Because you are extremely strong and embraced by light, which means you're also protected. So that's what I got.
Thank you, Vera. Thank you. I just picked out 3 cards to finish off, Jill, for you. Okay, so there's going to be some mischievousness coming up for you. So it's a time for you to misbehave, a time for you to have fun. And it's like those belly laughs where you just can't control that laughter. That is coming up in your life very soon. I do feel that there is somebody linked with a father figure, a fatherly character, who is linked with rejection. So I don't know if this is still talking about your son or this is talking about you. Okay, could be father of your children, but look what I've got there. Okay, so this is where one person is putting more effort in than the other in a relationship. And obviously we've got the Emperor, which could be father. Okay, fatherly character or father figure. Okay, and it's also, I feel that he hasn't helped the situation. I'm talking about his father, your son's father. He has been stirring things up, okay, and creating more problems than there needed to be, either back then or now or both. Okay, it could be back then and now, but I feel that this will be something that maybe need to be addressed, and a conversation may need to happen, okay, in order for him to understand your point of view and you to understand his point of view, your son's. I do feel that you've got 2 pathways opening up for you to do with money and finances. And I feel that one of these will be opening up new doors to a lot more money than you've got right now. So new opportunities coming up. So that's kind of how they wanted to finish that off for you, Jill. So I hope that helped you. So, oh, I need that. And yes, he sure has. I think he's created a lot of problems, okay, deep set problems. And I feel that that has been over time, years. So it's not an instant thing, it's not a one-off thing, it's been over years. And that has crept in and caused some rejection energy linking to his father. And I feel that you have copped a lot of the pain. It's like somehow it's you're doing as well, when actually it's probably more the father energy. And so, I feel that, you do need to get your point across somehow, Jill. So maybe a letter, an email, maybe, taking responsibility for, things that, things could have been easier. Not necessarily that it was your fault if you were on a down spiral, but you could still kind of say, I was on a down spiral, and I'm sorry for that. I wish I could have been there for you. So it's kind of like just being as open and honest, but still kind of putting your point across there. So that's what they're telling me about the situation.
What I feel about it also, that you're pretty connected on a different level. So in your sleep or in your dreams or when you're calm, connect silently with his heart and show him your true love. And it will take time, and do it with due diligence, carefully. Don't intrude, just with the intention that it's done in a way that he can handle. So you don't overdo it.
Yeah. I think we can't judge whether or not he will let you in or not. It's not something that can be psychically determined. But definitely I agree with that. Work with his higher self.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're completely up to speed. I'm hoping that anybody who's paid for their reading has had their reading. And if not, please let me know. And what I'll do is I'll do a reading and then record it and send it to you. So I only know what I know on the chat here. So it's difficult to match up with the names that get paid on PayPal. Could be for anything, you see, unless it's worded what it's for and who it's connected to on YouTube. I don't know. So,
well, don't be afraid of overdoing it. When you set the attention, just the intention, that it's anything you send is leveled to the amount he can handle. There's no way you can overdo it. When he keeps accepting and that flow keeps getting bigger, it is because he is accepting it.
yeah. Oh, lots of love to you, Jill. And fingers crossed everything works out perfectly the way it's supposed to. And Vera, thank you, love, for sharing this time.
Thank you.
Lovely. Now, I know that you're getting tired, so...
And I got a busy day tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I promised to have a look at tomorrow's question, so I'll do that quickly.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm saying I think that you're going to bow out of the astrology. I'm feeling, because you've got a busy day tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's no
So
problem.
I have to
Totally get it.
really start to balance out the way I do things.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that you're giving out, and the universe has to now provide you with something back now. So, yep. And so, yeah, I agree. But I really think you should do your astrology readings. I think you should record them, and I think you should put them out on your YouTube. I really, really do, Vera. You're so ready.
Tomorrow, together with Kira.
Oh, good. That makes me happy. You're so ready. You're so ready.
Oh, you didn't see it. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see.
Oh, we did already something together.
Yeah. Okay, so Tamara, what I'll do, I'm just going to do a quick something tomorrow, so it won't be, long, because my throat needs to heal before I do the astrology readings later. So let me go back and see what your question was. Will my youngest son, 24, on the 10th, find his way? I feel he is in a depressed state. His girlfriend broke up with him and he's very evasive. June 10th, 1998 is his birthday. Thank you so much. Okay, so Tamara, what I will say is that I'm sensing there may be something when we're down or depressed. What happens is maybe a sad earthbound spirit can sometimes come in and spend time with people. Okay, and what that does is if there's sadness, it can accentuate the sadness, and at that time that person feels heavier and less able to climb out of the painful energies that they're going through. And so what I want to do, if it's okay with you, is I want you to, if you can give me his first name, that's all I need, just his first name. I would like to astral travel over and cut that away. I'm being told I can do it. So his higher self is okay for me to do that, because I feel that as well. So if you would like me to do that, please send me his name, just his first name, or initials. It doesn't matter, initials if you wanted to, a nickname even. It doesn't have to be, it's just something that I can link with. So if anybody wants a reading with Vera, or they would like animal communication session with Vera, Vera's, are you putting your link in there?
I did put it in already, I think.
You can go directly to Vera and get yourself a reading. I highly recommend it. Tamara, you can just do a donation. Just do a donation. A couple of dollars is good with me. So that's fine. So what I'm going to do, let me light this candle. Okay, so I'm just going to light this candle. So if anybody else wants to join in with the energy, please do. Okay, so Connor. Done. Okay.
And maybe a little something like this when we're talking about the sun. Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past life, freedom.
you really didn't need to pay that, but thank you, Tamara. That's such a shock. Honestly, I was not expecting that. Thank you. Let's have another look with the cards now. Okay, so that's very, very kind of you. So let's link in. Will my youngest son, 24 on the 10th, find his way? I feel he's in a depressed state. The depression will lift now. It's got the ability to lift. Okay, so there was something kind of anchoring him a little bit, and he didn't know why. He wouldn't have known why. He would have just felt kind of a bit just that heavy energy. Okay, so it's now he'll be getting lighter and lighter every day. I don't think this is permanent, okay, with his girlfriend. I feel that they will be either getting back together, or there is somebody from his past, either past life or past, that is coming back into his life very, very soon. So it won't be very much, he won't be single for very long, okay? There's going to be a big change there. So that's what I'm seeing. Now, I'm linking with Connor's higher self. So Connor's higher self is giving me this information which you need to know, okay? But if it was private and it wasn't meant to link in with Connor, then it wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to, no matter how much I could try. Just what I mean, it wouldn't have happened. So obviously they're linking in with you. So let's just have a little look. Okay, so there's going to be celebration and a party energy. Okay, so that is probably the birthday, isn't it? So it's birthday soon. So there will be celebrations. He will be feeling like celebrating. He will be very happy. Okay. And his personality is going to come out big time. So he's a very sarcastic, very buoyant, very happy-go-lucky person. I feel that he likes to banter with people. He can be a little bit blunt now and again with his humor, a little bit dark humor maybe. Okay, getting in now and again. I feel that he's got a very strong friendship that is really good for him to be around. This friend, I feel, has been a little bit more distant over the last kind of month or so, but I feel that friendship is getting stronger. Okay, and that will be around his celebrations. Okay, he's going to be coming back in. I feel that he is arranging for a trip or a holiday. Or it could be you arranging it and him maybe going with you, but I'm definitely seeing holiday arrangements. There is also going to be talk about either redecorating a home or moving, okay, because there seems to be something to do with, a bit of chaos in the house, but in a good way, okay, in a positive way. You're a very bubbly person, and I feel that your bubbliness just keeps shining brightly, and that he's able to key into that. I feel that you and him banter back and forth. Does that make sense? You can't help but laugh at him. I think as a child, when you were trying to tell him off, he'd probably be so funny that you wouldn't have been able to do it very much, or you had to really discipline yourself, I feel. There is going to be a baby coming into the family tomorrow. There's a baby coming in. This baby is going to have very blonde hair. Blonde hair. It's going to have curls. I do feel as if it's a boy. Okay, this baby. Very tight curled hair. Okay, blonde hair. Okay. And I feel that this baby is going to be very similar in personality to your son. For you, I feel as if you've got some big plans coming up. You're going to be very focused on your future and what you're going to do. I'm seeing there's some plans. So you may have actually started to plan things. I feel those plans are going to be, they're going to grow in momentum. Does that make sense? So I feel as if there's a celebration of achievement coming up, that you've already started this plan. So it's like, I've already done that. That's brilliant, and therefore you're going to go further with it. That's going to be the next level up for you. There is some anger trapped there, and this is linked to the past. It may be linked to something that's happened either in your childhood or in your child's life, something like that. There seems to be a bit of pent up stress and upset there, okay, which will need to be addressed, I feel. But you are a strong warrior woman, so as soon as you know that there's any issues and traps there, I feel that you know exactly how to get rid of them. Okay, so all you got to do is finger on the pulse and off you go. Okay, so I know what you need to, you know what you need to do, and I know that you're going to be good with that. There is some travel coming up for you, so I definitely see a holiday. I think it's going to be a spur of the moment holiday. I think it's going to be sod it, let's go. And then you're packed up and you're off. Okay, something like that is going to happen. I do feel as if there's a lot of money around you. So whether or not you're in a financially comfortable position, or whether or not that you have got some money that's owed to you coming to you, but I definitely see large amount of money. This may be some compensation. They're saying maybe compensation is coming back to you. Okay, but celebration of love is around. There is not a lot, I feel, that is going to dampen your pathway in the very near future, because I feel that everything is, it's like the switch, the dial has switched up to bring it, you know, this is all good. So I don't know what of that you understood, but they just made me ramble at you. So I felt that moment you prayed. Yes, there is. We'll all be together. Good. He is a funny guy. Yeah, it felt as if he was very funny. And yes, right on the money. Good, good. A cruise that he won. Okay. So yes, he'll be moving in August, but doesn't know where. Okay. Oh yes, you're right. I'm laughing my ass off. Good. Oh gosh. And then you are awesome. I'm thinking of going to a sound healing class. I think that's amazing. I think that's the way for all of us to go forward. Sound healing. I do. Definitely sound healing. Yes, my 24 owes us money. All right. Okay. So I hope that was okay for you, Tamara. I'm going to have a little break, have something to eat, and then I'll come back and do the astrology readings. So thanks everybody for joining me, and thank you, Vera.
Thank you. And thank you for my reading.
That's all right. My pleasure. Always a pleasure. Sound healing, yeah. Sound healing, I think, is going to be a big thing. It's going to really... He lives near Greg.
I'm not going to play it this time, but this is part of my sound healing.
She's very good at playing the flute. She's very, very good.
Except I have a neighbor that is allergic to sound.
Yeah.
Even when I whisper play in my bedroom, she starts clanging the next day.
Put that shield up and just wish her on her way. She's moving. Just keep saying she's moving. She's moving. She's moving. She's moving. She's moving. She's moving.
That's one thing. When she wrote me that letter, that she was so sound sensitive, I laughed my ass off.
Right, she's
because
moving.
It was like, you really think you moved into a place where it's quiet? Well, Red had a couple of nights that between 12 midnight and 2 a.m. some heavy fireworks went off.
Oh. Well, can't be helped. Can't be helped. There you go. Conscious said yes, she's moving. She's moving.
Okay. Shh.
She's moving with love as well. She's moving with the love.
Real short.
Amazing.
And I think when I have the original, I will be more connected.
Yeah. It's awesome, Vera. Awesome. Clever girl. Okay, I'm going. I love you and I love you all. Thank you for being here. And hopefully I'll see you back here for astrology. But if not, lots and lots of love. Hi, Lise. Hello. Virtual hug. Hello.
Virtual hug.
So see you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.